have played a fair amount of RealismCraft. However, one of the things that I've done, despite having beaten the game, is only seen about half of these structures so far. There are 16 unique structures that were made as part of this first, truly dynamic world, and so as a result, I want to see as many of those as I can, and I figured rather than just setting the goal of seeing every single structure in survival, why not set the much more ambitious goal of defeating them? So, if you haven't seen RealismCraft before, it is an entire new dynamic world system for Minecraft that has unique animations, as you'll see. It has unique, as you can see, beautiful new textures in lots of ways, but also it has a new unique world generation algorithm, which is all based on the default game, but has many, many unique differences, such as apparently choosing to spawn me underwater. And honestly, the first structure here is one that I feel like will fight with nothing on us. So if we want to know which of the structures we've seen and have yet to go to, funnily enough, they're all found inside this guidebook. I'd show you, but if I try, the book's going to just open underwater. And you know what? I don't think this is great. But if you're curious, on this page right here, I think page 4, I think just over here, no, page 5 I guess it is, we can see every single structure that we can get. But I don't want to do that, so we're going to break the book and we're going to float off to the surface, probably taking some extreme damage along the way. You know, this is the suffering that I must do in exchange for showing you that list. But yeah, there's 16 different structures, and the first of those is the Pillager Pirate Ship. I fought these a few times now, and oh, look at the squid. They're so intense. I fought these a few times now, but I've never done it with absolutely nothing under my belt. We'll say that a structure is complete when it is thoroughly looted, because beating structures in default Minecraft has a fairly easy to see outcome. Also, there are already mobs spawning, so this is just gonna go terribly for me. Okay, he's already there. Okay, so we're just gonna walk away inside here, and we're gonna block ourselves in. Please don't do this to me. No. Okay, I'm jumping off. Jumping off right now. So, as you can see, that went pretty terribly for me, but I'm going to go through the stealth option now, because I think that I can make this work anyway. If I just cut in through the back where no one expects to see me, I can get some pieces of wood, but also maybe even some access to some chests. And then we can say, completed, but in a very non-traditional way. Because otherwise I'm going to have to go in, I'm going to have to eat some fish and some salmon. It's going to be crazy. I'm implying I don't see salmon as fish with that one. So we'll grab this, and we'll eat some of these before summarily jumping out of that. I think, yeah, we've got wood now, we've got crafting. We've got the ability to defend myself more or less as I go to actually defeat a second structure. Because, yeah, one of my many criticisms of RealismCraft is to do with these structures. It's one of my favorite things to see in any custom pack is what can they do with structures. And I just feel like one of the things that they kind of miss the beat on is making the structures actually have decent spacing, and so we're going to be seeing how well that goes. So hello everyone, how's it going? I am IBX Toycat, and I've had a very intriguing Monday. It's like I feel like I took the first weekend off since the update came out. It's been very, very busy, so I decided to... I've been playing a lot of Minecraft, is part of what I've been doing. And so I took like a day and a half off to, do some other stuff. And it was really, really, fun to get back to it and be like, oh yeah, I forgot how much I don't know, I feel like you always forget this when you take a break from something. Is like, oh yeah, I really like that. When you have a decent break, you're like almost bummed that you you have to leave it, and you're really happy to come back to something. Whereas if you wait too long to take a break, then you spend the whole time dreading about coming back to something. So IBX Toycat, Jessup Kane has gifted 2 memberships, 1 now and 1 before the stream. Thank you, Jessup Kane, and thank you for Dasher for letting me know. So yeah, we're just gonna go in here and grab some arrows, as well as some dark oak logs and some carrots. And then we're going to work out how to actually defeat these enemies. I think we make a crafting table, a second one, because apparently that's what we're going to do. Then we're going to make a wooden sword.
Good morning, Toycat.
Hey, good morning.
Here's to a great stream. I'm looking forward to this. Hope you are doing well.
I'm doing desert well, Jessup Kane. Thank you for asking. I am, in fact, it's been the first stream for like a few days too, so I've got a little bit of like a nervousness, like, oh, okay, I'm getting out there actually. I'm gonna let you all fight me in the ocean if you want to fight me. No, I'm gonna die. Okay, it's over, chat. It's over. That was a poor decision. I think as a first structure, the pillager ships are really, really brutal if you're not pre-prepared for them. Yo, is there a word for pre-prepared? Like when you're pre-ready for something? There should be a word for that. So yeah, honestly, I want to spawn anywhere but deep in the ocean, so we'll get it done. Sub 6 hour live stream, says Adam Sony. I think we might be alarmed by how fast we get this done. I do feel that way. So with that said, silly pre-election Toycat tax. Hope you get voted in as IBX Toycat for another term. So one of my things I do is whenever I have an idea that has anything political, I speak to someone who's like, I have to give them a little, chat about like, will this get me cancelled? And one of my ideas recently was like, explaining the UK general election via Minecraft live mob vote mobs. And I've gotten very close to doing it. I might just turn it out as a tweet thread if it comes to it, worst case. But I am in fact going to do it. I think it's going to happen. So realism, structure, defeat. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. You didn't see anything until just now, chat. You've just joined the live stream and that's all that's happening. Okay, so 0 structures defeated makes this very easy. I vote for Cat to be the next IBX Toycat. Yeah, I vote, you know what, Dasher, I vote for you to be the next IBX Toycat. Now it's going to be a three-way tie. Speaking of elections, I'm concerned about the future of my country. Where do you live, Everett Lewis? I always assumed that you... Oh, right, because everyone... I was like, why would you be concerned about... It's a presidential thing, isn't it? I mean, the big thing to make you feel better, before we start earnestly... If you are really... A lot of people in the US get concerned every election. The way that the two-party political system works is people genuinely will vote more against a candidate than in favor of one. And so negative campaigning isn't just normalized there. It's the only way to succeed. But not only, regardless of who wins in 2024... November, I guess you say at this point, you will still be one of the more secure democracies with relatively high living standards, top 5% of the world, and basically any metric you can imagine. And really at some point you're just deciding about which old man gets to be at the helm of a system which isn't, it's presidents bill themselves as being like king of the country. I get to decide all the laws. But they don't get to make the laws. They get to have extreme influence combined with the Senate in selecting Supreme Court nominees. That seems to have a whole system going on over there, and they can veto certain bills. But it's like the people that if you're worried about laws, the people you need to worry about is your local congressman and your local senator. The legislators who will legislate on your behalf, hopefully on your behalf and not those of the more powerful interests. And those are the people you should be feeling good or bad about. You might really like your local congressperson, or I really hate them. I don't know. So yeah, democracy is at stake to a cat. See, that's what I mean. Like someone. I bet that people have a very strong interest in you believing that unless you vote for them, your entire country burns. I feel like that would be something I would say if I wanted, and it's something that it's not even like that's a one-way political thing. Both sides genuinely believe like, it's all gonna burn unless we do it. Executive orders have left the chat, says Transpose Music. So I mean, executive orders are a really interesting thing, right? Because they have really big limits in theory, but then in practice, everyone just makes them. But it's a weird system you guys are slowly developing over there. But that's why it's even more important to actually look into your local candidates and how you can do it. With that said, though, hello. Wait, let's pick a seed together. Hello. Wait, hello. I can't type at the same speed I talk. I want to do it that way. So how's the weather? Yeah. What's everyone's favorite? What's everyone's favorite weather? What's everyone's favorite weather in Minecraft? Hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and today I'm going to be playing some more RealismCraft. You might know that I played a fair amount of this recently, even defeating the game, but today I'm going to be picking up Minecraft's first dynamic world, because one of the things that makes it so dynamic, thank you by the way, Wild Bill Miller, beautiful music, one of the things that makes it so unique is the structures which come inside of it. As you'll see in this guidebook, it doesn't just change the VFX and the animations of the game and make the game more beautiful in general, but it also changes the world generation, as you'll see from the trees, but also as you'll see from the... No, I didn't want to break the book. I wanted to read more. But if we look through the book, you can see it's not just the 3D tools and weapons and the visual effects and the VFXs, but also, as you'll see, it is the advanced new structures. There are 16 structures on this list, if I counted correctly, and today I want to face all of them. I love custom structures. I think it's one of the cooler things that add-ons and mods and stuff can do out there, and it's one of my personal favorite things, so I figured before we criticize, because it is one of the biggest problems with this add-on, we should go through and actually face and actually defeat in any, in as meaningful sense as we can do, every single one of those. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope that you enjoy joining me for this one. Okay, we only misspoke like 4 times in the first minute here. Doing a really good job. So how is everyone else's Monday going, by the way? Mine's going pretty good so far. I have just gotten back into stuff, as I've mentioned, and it's always fun to do precisely that. So, yeah, my first goal is to find a structure. I bet there's going to be one around here. But we're just going to look around till we find something. Every single structure, in the overworld at least, has been replaced, as best I can tell, besides ruined portals. Okay, we're going to have to jump our way out there. So yeah, just in case you're curious about how different the animations look, this is what it's like. It's weird, a lot of people say, like, this should be in the base game. And a part of me, like, says, yeah, really cool looking stuff here, would be great if we had it. And another part of me says, do we actually need that? By the way, what is your favorite movie, says WZ Freak. That's a really good question. Thank you for asking. I really, really liked the butterfly effect when I was a teenager. I read something recently that your your tastes in certain media like solidify when you're 13/14 years old. And so, the things you liked at that age are the things you'll probably like forever. And although there's like a few counterexamples, there's quite a few things where I'm like, yeah, actually, there's some truth to that, isn't there? And so, yeah, when I was 13, I thought that movie was so deep. And then I thought when I was like 16, like, okay, yeah, I kind of get it. Like the idea that like the flap of butterfly wings can change so much in history is a fun one, but not a real one. And then I come back later and I'm like, well, the idea is still executed really well. You almost feel like at some point you're like, yeah, I've grown up past my previous tastes. And then, oh, look at that. That is an actual shipwreck. Oh, no, it's not a shipwreck. It's a real village ship. That's going to be fun to go to. I think I'm going to pick up some iron before I do that, because there is a perfect opportunity to do precisely that. So let's go make a wooden pickaxe, a 3D wooden pickaxe, and let's do some stuff. Yeah, I think that we're now going to grab a stone pickaxe and mine 3 iron. I guess we'll go for 3 iron, a short sword and a shield, enough to get the main stuff done. And then we'll make immediately a furnace so we can start cooking up. We've got some coal to immediately fuel it up, so we're doing pretty well for ourselves. And then we'll use our newfound sword to kill a moose. I don't necessarily know if I want to kill a moose. I just see one and feel like that'd be a fun thing to do. So throw that in there, grab some coal real quick. And that's now enough to cook up as much iron as we could ever want. Do we want more iron? Yeah, we might as well, right? We might as well get like a pickaxe going. Maybe even an axe. I feel like those are both solid things to go for. So all of this iron goes straight into that furnace. And now I've got iron done. So now let's go punch a moose. Is that a moose? You know, actually, should we be punching moose? No, it's like a yak. So it's just a cow, right? Am I correct about? Yeah, that's just a cow. I mean, raw beef is still good to have, because I can turn raw beef into not raw beef. But still disappointing. So what's your favorite structure, says Chase Jimmy MN. Within the base game, right? That's why I assume you're asking. I think my favorite, like, core Minecraft structure is... I like the trial chambers a lot. I think it's the first time they've made, like, a proper self-contained combat challenge. Like, I feel like the Ancient City was a really good move in the right direction. I think it's a fun structure to have. I would say before that, the Woodland Mansion was also a good idea that just didn't quite deliver. And similarly... Okay, I'm going to put the raw beef in there right now. Just so I can get some value from it. So outside of the... So now grab a iron axe. No, we'll go for the iron pickaxe first, just in case we need it. Yeah, I think the Woodland Mansion was really close to delivering on something special, in my opinion. Maybe that's me being, someone who just likes structures too much, though. Also, where are sticks? There are sticks. Then use that to make a stone axe, and now we'll never have to worry about stuff like that again. Pick up our cooked beef. Pick up our furnace. And then chop down just a few pieces of wood in case it's relevant. And we're ready to raid our first structure. Has the heat lessened in the UK? I hope it did, since I'm now struggling with it. Yeah, it looked like we were like a day ahead of Europe on that one. Like, mainland Europe got hot a little bit after us, but it stayed in the rest of Europe for so long. It's really, really mild again. This is my favorite type of weather. It's a little touch hot. So, you know, I'm wearing a t-shirt and I'm still going to sweat over the course of a day or something. But it's a tiny touch hot, but it's not, like, debilitatingly so. Like, I could shut my windows and not fear that, like, I might pass out and no one would ever find me. Speaking of no one ever finding me, yeah, so this is a pirate, this is a pillager pirate ship. Ooh, Canada geese, very cute. This is a pillager pirate ship, and I'm going to use my wooden axe to break my way in here. I'm going to pick up some wood along the way. And I'm going to count as structures defeated when I defeat the main threat that is inside of it and gather the main loot. Those are the two main things. See, I really like bastions, I think. Bastions were my favorite pre-1.21 structure. I hate them every time I find them, but I find the challenge to be actually enjoyable. Not enjoyable. I find it to be actually formidable. So yeah, there's actually a lot of ice in this boat, which might be a problem with actually defeating it. Actually, is this just a shipwreck? How can you tell the difference between a shipwreck and a pillager ship? Is it just the... Oh, no, that's very much a pillager ship. I think once we've defeated that, that's a structure defeated, chat. Easy as that. I mean, it feels a bit like cheating when you find a place like this, but we'll take it anyway. So, yeah, you can see the space where there would be a chest is destroyed. I'm not sure if intentionally or not, so we'll go for another boat right now, and we'll see if that one has anything at its back. Because it's really hard to work out for sure. So, yeah, we'll go to a second structure and see what comes from that. So we just jump up to here, then up to there, then up to here, break a piece of ice, and then use a piece of spruce, and in we go. Okay, so I think it's the same stuff, but this time we actually have a... Oh, there, these are different types of villages, right? They're actual Vikings of some form, or pillagers, I should say. They're obviously not villagers. Regular villagers aren't that rude to you. They like being subjugated and kept in cages, I've heard. So yeah, definitely feels like this is a second type of ship, right? It's not the usual ship that you'll find, and it has loot much more akin to a regular ship. But still, plenty of iron. I'm now sorted. I'll grab the emeralds in case those are relevant. I highly doubt they will be. And we'll also see what's in the barrels. Oh, nothing in the barrel. A little disappointing, but that's okay. I didn't know these existed. Very cool. Good to see you, by the way, Root. I actually love raiding bastions. They're less dangerous than mansions. I feel like they're less dangerous for the position in the game that they're in. I like mansions a lot, but find them to be really, really irksome in the early game, but why would you go to them in the late game? So I guess mansions have a bit of a power curve problem. Bastions are perfectly on point, and I feel like the trial chambers are mostly on point too. Speaking of on point, look at this polar bear. Doesn't he look delightful? Do you want to have a fight with me, Mr. Polar Bear? Oh, now that you're all visible all of a sudden, you're less concerned about fighting. So, yeah, let's go find another structure, and let's work out which structures we want by looking in the guidebook and confirming there aren't two types of shipwrecks. So, look through the list. It's on page 5. If we just give it a quick scan, there is a pirate ship, but there's just a pirate ship. There's a raft as well, but there's no such thing as a ruined pirate ship. So I think that one just generated kind of quirkily. Also, there's a snow temple. I want to see a snow temple real bad before we leave this place. So there's another shipwreck, but it's not going to have a bed for me. And there's the sun going down, which is probably bad news. But bad news for future me, not current me. So we're going to combine the two crossbows together. Wait, actually, if you combine two crossbows together, will it keep its drawn back status? No, it just took my arrow with it. Oh, that was my only arrow. That was a really poor decision. Well, there goes my ranged weapon. Let's hope in the meantime we find a snow temple to maybe pick up another one. Or at least find some sheep for a bed, because I don't want to do the string route. The string route's always painful. See, I've had a pretty good day. Like, I got back into Minecraft after a day and a half off. I haven't taken any time off since the update. Been very busy. And it's been really cool to jump back into it. Did some fun stuff today. Speaking of fun stuff, thank you, Matt Wadenson, for becoming the 435th channel member. Welcome to the club. Hope you're doing great. Also, the creepers are blue. Oh, it's a frozen creeper. Wow, that's a cool idea. So I need to make food soon. Also, whoa, look at that. He spawned out of the ground like it was called Zombies enemy or something. So I think that's got to be a snow temple, right? If that's not a snow temple, it's something. Chat, what in your professional opinions, What do you think it is? Can't wait for the upcoming member video. Yeah, we hit 420 members, so I'm going to Baven Doritos. I have now done it. The first edit is coming through, and we'll make a few changes. Then the end version is something you'll be seeing soon. A change I've been making to the channel recently is trying to do multiple editing passes. It's like a lot more time-consuming, and sometimes it feels like I know it's like a, but it's something that I feel like sometimes really pays dividends. Where like, you know, something really feels right the first time, you get future user opinion on it, and you're like, actually, this will do better with that. And so some video, like, there's a video that we're editing today that's like gone through like 3 waves of like, it starts as a video, then we re-edit it in something else, then we re-edit it again, and that's like a bit too far. But it still is, it's turned into something that is a lot more understandable, at least. Okay, speaking of being understandable, let's just make a bunch of bread so that we can eat. I really want to be able to sleep as well, and I'm hoping that that problem is just solved by going inside this place. It's a bit dark, too. Is there, yeah, I've got torches. So torches will work in your offhand. Well, not in your offhand, sorry. They'll work in your hand. I mean, you know what is the difference between an offhand and a regular hand, really? But they'll work in my hand. And that'll be great for getting me into here. Oh god, I'm in the structure. Is this a snow temple, chat? I don't know what this is, but I know it's got a Bane of Arthropods sword, which is pretty damn handy, actually. So, Bane of Arthropods is not useful enough, but it does slow them down, I guess. It's very rare you actually ever get to see that fact. But did you know Bane of Arthropods is not just damage against spiders? It's also the slowness effect, or weakness effect. It makes them a lot worse at attacking you, which is really good. Because arthropods are the worst. Okay, so let's torch this up now. So, oh, do you think that's? Oh, yeah, that's the torch right there. So let's see what's happening around here. There's spiders down there, but I don't really want to fight them. Yeah, whatever this structure is, it's definitely just the spider home in reality. So there's a knockback sword, some name tags. A bucket is nice to find, and is this? It's melon seeds. A second bucket too? Sure, why not? I'm making a heavy conduit, a heavy core conduit. That's fun. A heavy conduit does sound very... I mean, actually, heavy conduit sounds very bizarre now that I say it out loud. I like the idea, though. I'm a big fan. I definitely want to see that. Okay, grab some more bread. Eat some more bread. What is the point of this structure? I've never felt lost while walking around. Like, this should be the perfect time for me to be in this structure, but I just don't know what I'm meant to be doing here, chat. This is what I mean when I say, like, I love new structures in Minecraft, but I feel like there has to be, like, multiple purposes. It can't just be, like, here are some enemies to defeat. If you defeat them, then they will be defeated. There will no longer be a mob spawner. But yeah, I think this is going to be a little bit of a harder defeation than the shipwreck for sure. If only because of all the giant spiders that are coming out of this. So now we'll defeat the spawner. Yeah, good to go. Love that fire. Very vibrant. And then we'll jump out of here, I guess. Is that everything, chat? Do you think? It feels like it's missing something. It feels like I'm missing something. Also, I hate that spider crawling animation. Yeah, I don't. Oh, do not like being a part of this at all. Do not like being a part of that whatsoever. So let's break our way through here and see if maybe there's more to the structure than our eye could see. I don't think so. I think we've defeated this structure kind of lacklusterly. But that's fine. See, this is what I mean. Like, I do think that most of this pack is aiming for realism more than anything else, so it's totally fine. But it's one of my always criticisms. Like, if you're gonna do structures, you can at least do some right. You know, like add some nice specs to them. But again, I'm not here to criticize. I'm here to defeat them to make sure that we see each and every structure that exists in this pack. So yeah, this little temple, yeah. Not the best temple I've ever been through. Speaking of best things, thank you, Chase Jimmy. Here's some money for a nice milkshake. I love milkshakes a lot, but they make me throw up. It's a fun documented issue we have on this channel. And by we, I mean me, I guess. Also, Creeper. Very lovely. Love those explosion particles. Also, Zombie. Not very lovely. Gonna kill you anyway. Okay, so let's eat some bread. And then say that was a bit underwhelming. I hope that wasn't the Snow Temple, because I'm looking forward to the Snow Temple. Chat, what do you think that was? If we look at our list for a second. Okay, let's get somewhere safe. Right back to here. Yeah, this was the entrance, so that was the whole thing. If we look at our list of structures, advanced structures, nonetheless, what do you think this one counted as? I think that it's either the Snow Temple, because we're in the snowy biome. Or maybe it's the ruins. It's not Stonehenge. Ah, right. It's probably not Stonehenge. And so, yeah, what do you think that must be? Also, this skeleton is gonna be the death of me. So I need to bunker down somewhere for the night. Maybe mine some extra coal, get some extra torches. And then I'm gonna go back upstairs just in case I missed something. I feel like I must have. I feel like something... There wasn't like any point where I felt like, oh yeah, and that is the big reward. That is the ending point. And so maybe I just missed it and my criticism is null in fact. So use some extra blocks to climb an extra floor. And what do we see up here? Actually, yeah, there's a whole extra tower there. Maybe that tower leads somewhere? Is this a ruins? I could see this being a ruins, yeah. It's a ruins that just happens to be in a snowy biome. Yeah, I'm gonna guess there's an actual temple somewhere else. So that's the good news, chat, is my favorite structure might still be waiting out there. I mean, I assume it's my favorite. I'm using the name as my basis. Let's now mine down from here. I was not expecting that. I should have been. It made some scary noises happen. But that's all that seems to be. I think the ruins being nothing is actually fine then. You know, we'll give it a pass. I'll give the ruins a little like, you know, what do I expect? They're literally ruined. You know, if they were any better, then it wouldn't be ruined, and therefore the name wouldn't be accurate, and therefore it would be worse. If they made the structure better, they'd make it worse, is my defense that I'm gonna stick with right now. And so let's go on a little bit of a torch wander and see if we can't find a snow temple. A snow temple logically should spawn in this biome, but I don't see one, so I'm gonna have to hope for the best. You know, it's a good life rule. Hope for the best, see what happens. And yeah, lots and lots and lots. Oh, it isn't interesting. You'll melt the water around you just with the torch in your hand. So if you're curious, light will melt water or melt ice into water. It's interesting to see that it works with a portable light though. Yeah, very interesting. Adam Sony says it's meant to have more chests. I've seen them in the plains, says Adam Sony. Okay, so you can find them in other biomes, therefore it can't be a snow temple. That's cool. I saw that structure, I think it was the first one I ran into when I first started playing for the video last week. So that's kind of cool to see. Haven't had any luck with heavy cores recently, says Dasher. Yeah, I definitely think you need to go to multiple trial chambers. And so it's bad when you've gone to like 2 or 3 and it's like, yep, still not yet. It's just not happening. Building cities has been destroyed into that ruins. Daniel Stephen Woods. Also, as this Java Bedrock says, Rosemary. This is for the Bedrock version of the game. I imagine you can find something like this for Java if you want to, but RealismCraft in particular, by Spark Studios, very good team, is available on the Bedrock version of the game. Okay, is that anything or is that just water, chat? I don't know why my render distance has to suck. Chat, how do you feel about realism when realism is just fog? You know, I just feel like being able to see further is not necessarily less realistic. But maybe that's just me. Maybe in real life I don't see very far, and that's what makes me feel like I'm in the real world. But yeah, we're just gonna take a little bit of damage as we stumble our way across this and enjoy a morning. A beautiful looking morning too, has to be said. It's like I was saying yesterday, like, no one thinks that realism is the most important part of video games, but yet so many people have this huge appreciation of it whenever it comes up. It's almost like a double standard sort of thing. Like, you know, we all say we don't want realism, you know, we'd rather have a better game, but then someone gives you, you know, like, even, I would say this isn't even realism, right? This is, you know, beauty, I guess, graphics over gameplay, is the debate I'm really trying to spark here. But even, oh man, I'm running out of blocks. So use this, and then use this, and then place a block there, and then jump out of there. Yeah, I don't want to be running around this any longer than I have to be without leather. I've got 2 more leather to collect, and then I can make some boots and not worry about it all, maybe. But for now, oh, wait, do you hear that? I heard something interesting. Is that a wolf chasing a rabbit? Cute. We have bones, actually, right? No, we don't. We called skeletons, but we didn't get bones from them. Whoa, what was that noise? Do you hear that? Is it me? Huh. Spooky. That's probably nothing. But yeah, they probably aren't trying to keep it smaller, so your computer doesn't overheat. But every now and then you get a good taste of it, right? Speaking of good taste, Mats Wodunson, or Mats Wodunson. IBX Toycat made zombies and skeletons in console TU1. Man, TU1 is a real blast of the past every time we do it. By the way, new structure. Actually, is this just a regular pillager outpost? Okay, never mind. I mean, I can defeat it. I feel like for the sake of... It's not for the completion of this pack, but let's go through it and let's see what this is. They did say that they had new and improved structures, so maybe they improved this in some way. We'll see as we go through it. For now, let's... Okay, what's attacking me? How are they attacking me through the snow? How do they possibly know where I am? Oh, this is terrifying. Okay, so... Oh, they're in the snow with me. They're gonna freeze to death. Okay, this is weird. I like that they've got custom skins. But I am still very confused by the whole process. What are you doing in here, buddy? Oh, I can't even attack him. Just freeze to death. Just do everyone a favor. Yeah, this is great. Perfect. Okay, so now we just need to climb our way out of this hellhole, which we have found ourselves in. So just a block over here, and like a block over here, and then like a block over here. Okay, we're good. We're good. This is an intense place for one of these structures to spawn, by the way. Place a block like there, and then okay, in we go. Is this new and improved in any way, chat? I don't actually... Oh, okay, don't hurt me, don't hurt me. Please keep running around like a madman. I don't know that I can tell you off the top of my head. But let's use this new crossbow I have to maybe see if I can. I'm the Nitro Ice Cream Bath guy, remember me? Good to see you, the Sacco. How's it going? Okay. Danish, Dasha has a wench because she's a hard-working blue-collar woman. Wouldn't that make you a... You know, anyway, maybe the loot could be improved. I think the problem is, though, is OP loot is just as bad as not OP loot. It's a fundamental problem in games that you think that you want to be crazy overpowered, but someone gives it to you, and then says, oh, we got the bad omen effect, by the way. Instead of getting an ominous bottle, because this is locked to 1.20, fun fact. By the way, speaking of fun fact, Jessup Kane, I was watching a Super Flat Survival last night, and you argued against birthday months. Your dentist insists it's definitely a full month. Let me actually use this as an opportunity to mention something. I had a dream. I had so many dreams last night, chat. Oh, weird goat horn. I kept having dreams about my birthday last month, and then I wake up, and what day is it? July the 1st. My birthday is July, in a couple of weeks, if you're curious. I think that my dreams were telling me that I need to have a birth month. I think they were saying, Toycat, it is your birth month. You can't resist this birthright. Also, did this count as a new structure? I swear that it was on the list. But what did they do to it? Was it not on the list? Did I imagine it being on the list? Pillager Outpost is not on the list. It just exists. Okay, that's fine. That's cool, I guess. I'm glad we came in. We didn't get anything from it, but we didn't lose anything from it, I guess. We could kill the Iron Golem, but I think I'd be better off if I want to make iron stuff, just doing it with the stuff I have on me already. So I'll make a chest plate and some legs, and then we'll put both these things on. And doesn't that armor look nice on the hotbar down there? The answer is yes, it does look nice. You manifested your birth month. I did. My dreams became real. Also, it's weird that you drop the book when you close it. I know what you mean. There's a lot of weird things about the book. I still don't understand why Mojang insists, because this has to be a Mojang design requirement, that you explain everything through a book. I feel like there could be like an in-game menu or something like that isn't so semi-permanent. But, you know, Mojang rules be Mojang rules, I guess. How many are there? Good question. Do you see on the screen up there, next to the outer, that's the number we have to do, if I counted correctly. Which, you know, I'm like 78% sure I counted right. You know, I'm like more sure than not sure that we've got this. So we're on top of a mountain right now where we're definitely not going to find any structures. I think we might be better off saying we'll find a snow temple later, because honestly, so often you'll be in a cold biome and it just leads you to a mountain. A mountain biome feels like a snowy biome, but it just is not one. It's going to take a while for the the Minecraft community to adjust our expectations on that. Myself certainly included. So we're just going to walk out of this as fast as we can and go anywhere that isn't here. How does that sound? Maths is overrated. Estimating is fine. I mean, estimating is fine for most tasks, right? This is why they teach you about estimating in any decent maths class, is because you need to know the degree of accuracy for a given task. And so that's why estimating is really great for some things and really... Oh, hello, can you see me? Oh, Minecraft crashed. There's a few reliability concerns I have. It's fine, we're back in. No issues whatsoever. I want to see the conduit, says Adam Sony. You know, I want to see the heavy conduit too. We can see and hear you. Okay, we're back in the game. Just imagine none of that happened, and it'll be good. So yeah, it's really, really nice here. But I just want to be done with this biome now. This is my continual experience with this particular biome. It's just the first time you're here, it's so fun, and after a while, you're just like, I just want to be anywhere but here, please. Just take me out, put me out of my misery, if you could. I would like that. So we'll use some dirt to do some good jumps, and then please give me some lever even. Actually, also look at the size of that rabbit. Oh, that's a big rabbit. That rabbit has eaten a little bit too much, if you ask me. So keep on running. Hope to see what we see. Also, I think my skin has broken itself, so we'll refix it. There we go. Look, I'm an ocelot again. What is the Minecraft block that most resembles corn? I think weirdly enough, it's the hay bale, right? That's what I would say, at least. That's what I would say. By the way, I'm really excited for the bundle. That's my dumb piece of excitement this week. Is on Bedrock. For some Java players, it's like the bundles just existed forever. But I want to see what the bundle is like on Bedrock. I really want to know. Also, do you have any plans for your birthday? I'm going to Red Lobster. You going to Red Lobster for my birthday? That seems fun. I'd love to go to Red Lobster for my birthday. I hear the bread's really good. I'm probably gonna hang out with some friends. We're gonna do a game where we go to 9 separate pubs. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I really like I dabble in like game design, but like, you know, the concept, not the real stuff. And so no, I was so close to out. I was finally getting out of here. But yeah, I dabble in stuff like that, and so it's fun to be like, okay, let's do it, but in the real world. And so it's gonna be a fun game. Hopefully, not going to end up there. Your wish is my command. Hey, it is then. Red Lobster biscuits are great. Yeah, I've heard very good things about them. Okay, here we are. We got a ruined portal, a very fancy-looking ruined portal. How would you say you defeat a structure that has no challenge? I guess we loot the chest. Yeah, defeat the challenge, loot the chest. Oh no, I was out. I was done with it. I was finished with this hellhole. It's so deep, by the way, like 5 blocks. That's too much snowier snow. It's just too much. But here we are, finally on the home stretch. Finally ready to say hasta la vista to this all. And I guess we gotta kill whatever this is, right? Actually, wait, what is this? I thought it was a mob, but it's a block? What is it made out of? What? Okay, that's fine. Whatever that was, it was great to see it. And we're out just not in time to kill... Actually, there we go. I want to get 2 sheep dead so I can make a bed, and then... Oh, there's a village! No, wait, that's not a village. Oh, we got another interesting structure. Oh, a mine shaft. So let's deal with the mine shaft right after we find one more wool for a bed. So ruined portal, is this new? Yes, it is. I think it's from the list. We can say this is defeated when we loot it, so it's a nice easy win to keep us moving forwards. I did it, chat. Look at me. I'm so impressive. I know. No one is as impressive as I am impressive. Then we'll grab this, because it's actually a pretty decent shovel. And then we'll grab a fire charge in case future me wants it. Yeah, I think so. We are going to need some food, so this fire aspect sword actually came in perfectly in time. Because now we can run around, kill some cows, get some leather, which I'm You're only slightly bitter about that lever coming in now. Okay, so that sounded like a creeper. It was not. Just one more sheep, chat, and I can finally make myself a bed, because I've got enough string for a wool. One sheep. That's all I'm asking for. It's not a lot, I hope, but it is too much for the game. So let's place a torch here. What are these? What are... Yeah, whatever. It's why could I place a torch on it, is the real question. So let's go down underground. There are some diamonds to be had, and I've got the iron to do that. And we're going to also try and find the chests that are around the structure, or the lava. You know, the lava's fine. It'll burn down the stuff that isn't chests, making the chests easier to find, I imagine. So diamond number 1, diamond number 2, diamond number 3. That's a diamond pickaxe right there. And I'll pick up some raw iron so I can... What do I even want raw iron for at this point, actually? Let's not even bother picking it up. So, might be berry bushes. I think it's not berry bushes because you can't place a torch on berry bushes. So it's got to be some custom block that is like Allah. You know, the word Allah, you know, like A space LA, not A-double-A, not L-A-double-L-A-H. Okay, I'm dead, chat. No, I was just about to make a bed. Don't tell me how far away that is from me too. I just got out. I was so close to having a respawn point. But you know what I'm saying here, chat? Is even though this is bad, it's still entirely recoverable. I'm going to get my stuff back, but much later. I'm going to do it via the Nether. It's going to be great. I've defeated 3 structures, because I would say that ruin portal was defeated. Would you say I got the mine shaft, though, chat? That's what's up for debate here. Did I defeat that mine shaft? I bet there could be a cave spider spawner I didn't defeat. Really, the mine shaft defeated me, so I don't think I can say I defeated it. I think that would be a fair way to summarize what happened there, for better or for worse. So get out of there. Try not to fall into another one of those wells. I'm good. Just get me out of this and find me some coal, game. If you could get me some coal so I can make a torch, then all of my problems go away. Because it's dark, it's lonely. I don't want to be alone. Yeah, I think the mine shaft defeated you. Yeah, so if we, we'll go back via the Nether to get that. We'll use another structure to get some more loot back for myself. That was a very unfortunate set of events happening right next to each other. But that is something you got to deal with. I can smell Beyond Meat, chat. I don't know if it's my neighbors or not. I've got a, I've got the weirdest system. I've had very helpful people in chat tell me like, oh, it's probably like vent issues. But now that I know it's vent issues, it's like, what do I do about that? How do I know if my vents are broken? How does someone even deal with vents? I don't know the answers to these questions. I just have questions. So now we're gonna go ahead and get 3 pieces of stone to make a stone pickaxe. Then we'll make a stone axe, and then we'll just power up from the main game. So dying seems like a tragedy. If you've ever gone through it, you know what I mean. You're just in a catatonic state of like, why should I do anything anymore? But I think it can be really easy to recover from if you just think to yourself, what do I actually do about it? It's a real world idea I try to apply best. There's a lot of like emotional highs and lows that come with basically every job I've done, but especially with YouTube. You know, like you put out a video that's a month's work, and people are like, I prefer when you did something else. You know, stuff like that, where you're like, oh man, I made a miscalculation. Also, there was definitely coal here, right? Okay, there's the coal. I can get the coal, but I've got to defeat the skeleton first. That seems easy enough to do. Anyway, so, you know, there's a lot of highs and lows, but it's, whenever something bad happens, the best thing to do about it is to work out, like, so what do I do? It's a productive way to help you forwards of stuff. And when you think about it for death, it seems really intimidating, but it actually isn't that bad in my experience. And so now I've got a torch. I wish we could put this in the offhand. I just wish they could just allow us to do that. Just put it right there. Because now I can't use a tool and see at the same time. But anyway, we've got the coal, and we're good. So, Kat, can you lend me $7 for an 8-piece Pizza Hut boneless mild buffalo wings meal, says Alan Sony? Sure, what's your... You know, I realize there's what are your bank details and mother's maiden name? I'll deposit it right in there tomorrow. So, Creeper, you're going to mine some coal for me today. Hope you don't mind. Oh, he does mind. He's not really feeling it. That's cool. I understand where you're coming from with that. So now we're going to run across this biome. But the best way to do that is with wood. And we're going to get wood from a shipwreck. Or, yeah, probably a shipwreck. We'll get a shipwreck right across this biome. And then find a structure that isn't one of these. And hopefully, wait, what is this? Is this just ruins? I think it's just ruins. Yeah. Okay, it's cool. Glad we found it. Very, very fun little find there. So let's go towards this. Go past the blue creeper. I just want to know, is he different? He's got an ice hat on. Let's run that direction, and then also realize that food is a limiting concern. So the shipwrecks do have hay bales on. So if I can just get a hay bale before I die, I'll be fine. Yeah, hay bales equals bread. Bread equals not dead. Yeah, perfect. I can do that. I can do it just fine. So, does the ice melt when you hold the torch? It does, Ruby, like Sonic 2. It's really weird and interesting to me. But I think, it's a way in which I think, there's a debate that's been running for as long as I've been alive in politics about whether people should be ideological or whether they should listen to the people that they are elected to serve. You know, one you can criticize by saying it's whatever way the wind blows, and the other one you can say is like, so they're gonna not listen to the people whose job it is. Oh, wow. Two crashes in one day. Yeah, this is, gotta say, not the most reliable day for Minecraft, but I'm just glad that it's trying its best. Whew. So what if they had Norse medieval villages in this add-on? I actually haven't seen a village yet. I wonder what the villages look like. Oh, okay, it spawned me in a bad place. Don't kill me. Oh, no, it crashed. I think that crash is going to murder me, chat. Yeah, I think that's what happened here. You know, you win some, you lose some. This is definitely a little bit more feeling like losing some. But that's just fine. Okay, so make a little hidey hole for ourselves. Okay, then place a torch in here. And then start breaking wood, but in the right places. So then we're just going to go in, grab a single piece of wood. I think the odds of getting the rest of this is just too low. So we're now going to use all of this wood with my crafting table to make a boat. And then we're going to re-break the crafting table. Got that sorted. And then we're going to go on a little bit of a journey. So now we just re-switch the skin, because you have to do that in Minecraft. Here we go. Okay, it's daytime. It's my time. Let's go on a boat journey. Yeah, row my boats. Across the 7 frozen seas. So yeah, this is my favorite part of Minecraft. When you can get to this, you know you got a good time coming. And also, you might notice that the iceberg biome is actually custom. As we scroll through it, you'll notice looks very different. It's got some nice extra spikes. It's kind of subtle compared to the other biomes, but it is something I appreciate nonetheless. Is this pack the one on the store? Yes, it is. So we went 1,000 blocks and we ended up in another frozen biome. Gonna be honest with you, not what I was hoping for. I was kind of hoping for anything else, but that's cool. We can make this work anyway. I need to find a food source soon. And also another ruins. That didn't have food last time, I don't think. So what does have food? I mean, I'm sorry. You are food. You are literally food. I hate to tell you that, but that is true. And so we just need to maybe kill a couple more rabbits, and we'll be good to go. The one on the store is updated to 1.21, by the way. Oh, really? Oh, interesting. See, I feel like that's a marketplace-wide thing. I wish it could improve. I feel like so many people are playing old versions without realizing it. So, yeah, that's exciting. If that's true, I would love to give that a shot. Okay, should we find out right now, actually? Marketplace. Realism. Let's give it a shot. RealismCraft. Oh, update, yeah. Exit world to apply. Added 1.21 support. That is fascinating. That is very fascinating. I'm glad they could do it so fast, but then, again, it's a bit weird to release it and then have the update ready. And so wouldn't it be better if you could just have that? And again, it's not a Sparks universe issue. It's a Minecraft marketplace issue for having such a weird system of updates. Speaking of things that are weird, protection-free helmet. That will keep me slightly more alive until I can work out what to do for food a bit better. So, no fire aspect, right? Without fire aspect, we don't have good food. But we do have... Okay, we're just gonna do it again, I'm sorry. You don't deserve this, rabbits, but I don't deserve to be hungry. So, you know, one of us has to work out what has to give here. Also, Matt Swordinson, let the stray hit the polar bear. You know, they would deserve it. You're totally right. Should we go for a second ruins? We've already done them, like, so we haven't defeated them for our all structures list. But I think if we go in there, I think we might get some goodies from the chests, and that might be good. But I think we should definitely get some food cooked first. So furnace, go here. Coal goes in. And then that will just about take me up to full health. And because it's daytime, the spawners should be less active, because the ones that are exposed won't have anything coming from them. That's my hope. Let's see if it matches reality. Heard about auto-update stuff, but I don't see it in the options anywhere. Yeah, it's pretty handy to know. Thank you. I hope that everyone else who's watching the stream is learning from this video. Should we update it to 1.21? I think we could do that. The problem is so here's the fun thing, right? If we update it right now, it won't actually update the world to be 1.21. You have to start again, as best I understand. RealismCraft 1.1. Oh, very fun. I like that they're updating the name of the pack to show that. That's a clever little system. But let's see now if that is updated, if my world will have access to 1.21 features. If it does, that's cool, right? 1.21.20.21. That's gonna be a fun one. Today I learned Toy Cat is a bunny murderer. Okay, so we look in the crafting recipes and we'll look for like copper. Oh yeah, it just works. Perfect. RealismCraft 1.21. Yeah. Exciting. Isn't that great, chat? That's fun. I'm glad. It's cool that you can do that with resource packs and add-ons and stuff. Very wonderful. Okay, so break this. Eat the last cooked rabbit. And we have to use that cooked rabbit to just desperately find some food inside of this place. I think it can work. I feel like I'm going to find a piece of bread. Something to sustain me to get to the next place. That's all I need to find in here. And again, we're going to hope that this one is slightly more entertaining than the last one. So what are we finding inside? Lots of stone. That's nice. There's this room again, but we're just going to torch it before anything spawns. No problems. We're going to make a hole in the ceiling, which is, I guess, the floor. Isn't it interesting that the ceiling is also always the floor? Maybe just interesting to me. And we got a chest over here. Please, a little bit of food. Can go a long way right now. 13 as a music disc will not go a long way. Whereas the things that are... Okay, so we're going to break through here. I think there's one more chest besides this one on the top floor. So there's one over here. Just going to swoop in, grab it. Ooh, I'm breaking leggings. I mean, they're no efficiency leggings, chat. You know, I would like a more efficient pair of leggings, but that's fine. And then we'll go down here for... There's no chest here. There's just a... Oh, there is a chest here. Where I'll find projectile protection leggings, which is slightly better than unbreaking. It's not a lot better. Really, you'd want to have both. But I'll take it. And then some redstone dust. Might want it later. I highly doubt I will, but right now, when your inventory is this empty, it's worth taking a lot of stuff, right? Whereas when it's less so, that's when things change, I think. Okay, so off on the road again. Let's do it. It's very, very dark and foggy, but hopefully that changes soon. I want to find another biome again, because the ice spikes can, or the icebergs and the frozen biomes can only continue for so long. And if it's not going to yield me a snow temple, then I want to see something else in here. So that is another ruin portal. Oh, but that's something behind it. Okay, chat, I don't know what I just saw. Do you see it? It looks like a pile of bones? Is that... Oh, it's not... Yeah, it's not a ruin portal. It's something new entirely. Oh, or it's just a new type of ruin portal. What do you... Is this anything? Is this a Never Ruins? I like what I'm seeing a lot. There's a Zoglin there. Okay. It's Zoglin fighting time. It's never a time you're fully ready for, to be honest with you. But in exchange, we get some better leggings, a better sword, but not for us, and a flint. And, yep, that was all. I mean, it's nice that it exists. Is that a new structure, or is that a new type of the ruin portal, though? Also, I don't have my book anymore, because my book is with my deaf stuff. So we're going to have to say that that's a new structure, because it looks very different, right? It looks different to my previous ruin portal. You missed a Raymond pit, by the way. Oh, that's a bummer. I mean, really, actually, you defeated me last time. I need to go back in there with more strength if I'm going to defeat it. So we're going to go this way a little bit, looking for a snow temple. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, new structure. That's got to be it. That's got to be it, chat. Oh, yeah. I'm excited. What are we going to find inside? It's a special ruin portal. They get extra. So this has to be the ruins, right? This can't be the snow temple. Unless there's another word that's kind of like ruins. Is this Stonehenge, actually? Chat, does this vibe like a Stonehenge? I mean, that's a weird question to ask. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna mine this first. Oh no, I'm not. Okay, that was actually pretty cool. That was okay. This is not very cool. This is the opposite of very cool. I'm gonna die again. I'm in over my depth. I'm very over my depth right now. Out of my depth, not over my depth. I mean, really, it should mean the same thing. It doesn't, but it should. Okay, I'm just gonna keep looking around this place. I'm gonna try and mine spawners when I see them. Just before it spawns anything, before it causes any issues, just mine it. Okay, this isn't gonna hold that long. Switch out to the axe. Go. I should have picked up that sharpness 1 sword. I wish I'd realized how bad a gold sword was. I should have realized. I don't know why I did not. But just place a couple more torches around here. This is cool. I like that we keep going deeper in the ground. But I just don't have the food to correctly do that. So it's rotten flesh time. Okay. Perfect. Okay, please don't be a bottomless pit. Oh, yeah, that was something. There's something at the bottom of this one. In this chest, we find some emeralds, some iron. Would love a sword right now. Okay. Terrifying stuff. Would love a sword right now, but I'm going to focus on food first. Food, then sword, then explore. So yeah, this is definitely my favorite structure so far already. It feels like a genuine sense of exploration is coming over me. And I guess I'm going to make a shield. I don't have enough for the shield. I'm going to... Nope, no, I can't make a shield. That's fine. I could make an iron axe, an iron pickaxe. It's going to come important eventually. So we'll make one of those, and then we'll just make 3 of those. Sure, great. Okay, so I need to find a torch or something, because I can't just walk around a dark structure all day. I can mine every one of these we come across, but it's still not going to be enough for solving this place. A single potato is something. I can cook it, I guess. What do you reckon's inside the bookshelf? Is it regular books? Oh, it's book and quills. Book and quill. Book and quill. If I was designing a bookshelf, I'd put some random enchanted books, mix them with the rest, just to keep people on their toes. But yeah, we're kind of stuck down here now. Something I will solve by mining outwards where my torch is, so I can actually see. Let's go. So Inside Out 2 in Minecraft says Mats Wodenson. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that'd be fun. Oh, you're saying imagine. No, it's actually in there. Yeah, I was gonna say, usually Tuesday is the day they announce stuff like that. I don't know where I am, chat. I don't know how I've been stuck mining underground for so long, but here we go. I'm back out of there. So this looks like a ruin portal. And in fact, wait, there is a block of gold. That's gonna be handy. for something. Golden carrots, maybe, if it comes to it. Yeah, if we can get some carrots now, actually. That is something that is a smart source of food. Eat some more rotten flesh, just really get that health up to full. Yeah, I liked the exploration aspect of this place. But I feel like it was that one time. They used the snowier snow to do something cool. I liked it a lot, gotta say. But it kind of fizzled out. Is that another potato? I wish they would add golden potatoes to the game. Me specifically, right here, right now, I would benefit so much from golden potatoes. And so I wish they would add them to the game. So that me specifically, right here, right now, could benefit. I am going to get trapped in here. No! Okay, no! No, I'm dead, chat! It's not fair. I don't want to be dead. I don't want to be dead. Oh, how is he up there? I don't want to be dead. I don't want to be. Is that okay? Okay, we're just gonna just place a block. Okay, so it's very dark right now. But I did survive. So I think this structure is defeated as best the structure can be defeated. There seem to be no more loot or no more spawners, just a few more floors. Tell me if you disagree. Oh, is this there's someone over here, chat. I need to make some torches. Thank God I got some coal. And so we're gonna just place one there. What is this cobblestone? It's gotta mean something, right? It's not just a vein of cobblestone in the ground, is it? It's part of the structure. So eat some rotten flesh, and then patch that up in case mobs try to come from there, actually. We're gonna make a way to the outside of this structure. That's where I think I want to be right now. Ooh! Golden raw potatoes. I mean, yeah, it can't be a golden cooked potato, right? That wouldn't make any sense. It's gotta be a golden raw potato. There's just no other way that it's working out. Okay, I'm finally out. Finally back to the outside world. The pain is over. Hopefully soon. By the way, look at the stats effect. It looks interesting. You can see it just above where my sword was poking there. But it's like, it's not inside of a box or anything. So we still don't have a place to sleep. It's like night. It's day 3. But I can now see a lot better, so I can see there's a structure in the distance there. And so Stonehenge is a fun... Or is this a ruin? This could be a ruin, right? I think the structure is fascinating in how it goes below the ground. There's a really interesting job of that one. Oh no 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 no. I cannot be in here right now. This is not okay. This isn't okay. I didn't choose this. I don't want this. Okay, so there's another spawner to defeat. I don't know what floor we must be on for that to be true. So you gotta get away from me. You've just gotta stay away from me. No 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 no. I'm saying away. Away. Damn it. Oh, it's going so badly. This is why having a bed is such an important thing. It's just being able to not have nighttime mess you up like that. Makes such a... Oh, it's the Aurora Borealis. Glad we died for that reason. What is this? You know, just not gonna question it. Instead, we're gonna go in the... I think we're finally gonna go back to... Oh no. This is a bad place for me to spawn. You know, I'm gonna die. Chat. Sometimes when you take enough damage, if you have nothing on you and you're close to spawn anyway, just die. It's like, it's smarter and will genuinely save you time and stress. But yeah, let's go back to our original stack of stuff. I think that's what we're gonna do at this point. We were in a plains biome. I've seen everything I can imagine there is to see in these biomes. And so what was our first death location? It's like I'm watching from a 2001 IBM ThinkPad. Oh, that's exciting. 2001's a good vintage for the ThinkPad. So, Def 1 was at minus 845, positive 1436. So we went this way and that way. We're just going to cut generally diagonally across this forest. And we're going to try and get a torch as soon as we can. It is dark. The day is dark and full of horrors. But this is some of the joy of Minecraft sometimes. I guess we'll see, actually. A lot of people will be watching this. Some of whom have no idea who I am. I want to know the general take about whether it is fun to see someone struggling against the odds like this, or where people are like, no, I want to see only success all the time. Because it is one of the concerns that you get with late game Minecraft videos, is that eventually people get to the point where they've solved all the problems you could ever have in a Minecraft world. And so it's cool to see when that hasn't happened sometimes, which is where we're kind of at right now. Okay, so it's fun. Are you the technology sommelier? Yeah, they're actually, you know, as much as that was a joke, there are actually, like, good years for some things, right? Like, I would say laptops pre-2020 have a huge boost over ones post. There was an interesting, like, few-year period in the early, or the late 2000s, I guess, where laptop manufacturers were playing around with that little dot in the middle of the, you know, using like that dot in the middle of the keyboard as the thing. I think ThinkPads are most famous for that, right? So there are sometimes ways in which like certain years are extra bad or extra good for dumb stuff like that, and that's kind of fun. I think so, at least. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump over this zombie. It works great. And we're going to keep going in the right direction. It's going to be painful. I need to just get some leather boots, and then all my pain can go away. But when you're here is when you're always furthest from the lever that would actually help you with it. So we're just going to keep running. Let the creeper explode. I see your concerns. Don't worry, but we are good. And we're going to have to eat rotten flesh just to heal up. But that's fine too. Okay, out of here we must go. Oh, that's something nice there. Wasn't expecting a skeleton to hit me from behind. But yeah, being out in the night is kind of spooky, especially when you see these like spawning animations. Honestly, that makes such a huge difference to how the game plays. I'm surprised they don't have something like that already. Oh no, oh, not again. Not again. Not again. Okay. I am going to take the controversial decision, chat. I think what we might have to do is we might have to back out here. Okay. I'm surviving. By the skin of my teeth, I'm alive. It's such a long way to go until my death spot. It's such an inconvenience. The add-on is around 10 USD or 16.19 Minecoins. Yeah, it's a lot. It's like a lot. Not, you know, it's the emphasis version of lot, not the non-emphasis version. I think at some point you are better off starting a new world. I think defeating all the structures is great. We'll count those ones from this world. We'll use the newest version. It says 1.1 by the way, but clearly it's 1.0.5. RealismCraft 1.21. Let's do it. So show coordinates on, that on. I like that they've got the difficulty set, and yeah, we'll turn this and start making things good. He did not give me $1, lol. I can't believe that. Terrible. So here is the book, just to see. Oh, okay. You get multiple copies, chat. I'm in creative. Sorry, messed up. Okay. I was like, what happened here? Oh, creative is the default now, right? Oh yeah, they messed up. Or maybe I messed up. Have I done something wrong? But there we go. Let's hop into it. RealismCraft 1.21. I did not set creative. I feel a lot better knowing that it wasn't me. Feel a lot better. So you really need the book to guide you. Once it was lost, so are you. Why does it like to spawn me underwater? Okay, this is a much more beautiful spawn. It's got all the traditional things that you need to survive. And so let's see what we can't do. So just to confirm that there aren't any additional structures in this update. I can't imagine there are. Stonehenge, ruins, ruin portal. Oh, so the ruin portal and the ruins were one structure. So I would say we have still defeated 4. Because we defeated Stonehenge and we defeated the ruins. And we've defeated the Pillager Tower. No, not the Pillager Tower. What else have we got? The mine... No, we got the... So we've done Stonehenge, we've done Ruin Portal and Ruins, the bottom 3. And then we've also done the pirate ship. That is 4 structures complete. Keep inventory is also on. Why would they do that? I'm disgusted. Oh. Who do they think I am? Turn all of these off. Yeah, what's with these? Yeah, I think it's a fairly silly mistake to make a public copy of a survival map be stuck in creative. I feel sorry for the people who did that. They added water bursts for extra realism. How do you defeat a Ra? Says Conito de la Muerte. It's a very good question. It's a very good question. But thank you, Bluesass. I can't believe I had chat. Can you believe I had keep inventory on? Like, so I'm gonna keep overreacting to keep inventory for a bit. It's gonna be my just a warning for anyone who's on the channel. It's gonna be my new little stick for a while. It's just a fun little bit of banter me and the keep inventory community have. You didn't pick up the book, Toy Cat. I did not. Thank you. Without the book, I am nothing. And without nothing, I am the book. So where are you, book? There you are. So let's go this way, actually, because this is a birch forest, and we saw there was nothing over there. So maybe we'll find something over here. So can map makers convert their maps to dynamic worlds? Yeah, they should, but they won't. I don't know if they can, but they won't. I think the marketplace should be encouraging backporting more. You know, like you know, adding new features to old stuff. You turn the weather cycle off. Oh, did I? Okay, we want weather cycle. See, why can you not weather cycle on? Okay, is everything else here correct? Canal box enabled, I guess turned off. Okay, there we go. Turn off cheats. So I want to play Minecraft. You know, I know some people think their Minecraft is better when it's like, what if there was no pain? What if Minecraft was all joy with no issues? And so, no, it is fun to fight against stuff. I admit I had enough of it on that snow seed where I kept dying at night, which meant I kept having a pain of like walking through snow. But outside of snow, I feel like I can enjoy most challenges. So again, let's play world, dynamic world option when. I think, for example, though, Ultra Flat could be fun as a dynamic world. Wait. I guess it wouldn't make a difference. But yeah, I like the idea of dynamic worlds a lot. I feel like when they can be done, they should be done. Morning, Toy Cat. How are you? Says B McNabb. I'm doing really good today. I have like I have a pain somewhere in an organ I haven't felt in a while. Which is good, you know, it means I still have that organ. You know what, chat, actually, I've been holding on to this for too long. I need to complain to someone, so I'm complaining to all of you right now. Chat, oh, we found a village. I want to see what the villages look like, I'm excited. So, yesterday, I got given like a 50% off ordering pizza offer. It was genuinely 50%, not one of those like, oh, it's the same, you know, it's like, it's basically not worth it unless you did get it 50%. Really, really good pizza, half price. Wonderful. But, hey, thank you, Jessup Kane, for gifting a membership. Went to a worthy candidate. So, yeah, I think that, I ordered some pizza, and every time I'm ordering pizza, I think to myself, oh, what I'll do is I'll make this slightly like healthier vibing by putting some like vegetables on there. Because my instinct, I love all the meats pizza. It's my favorite, but it feels the least healthy, right, chat? It feels like all the meats pizza is like, you know, I don't know, like all the negative words, like it's greasy, it's got like fat and blah, 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 blah. Whereas, you know, if you get like if you get a few veggies on there, then all of a sudden it's every time I get a vegetable pizza, I'm like, this is awful. This is the worst. I think I've ruined pizza. You know, like I got some, it cost me £4 extra for like a special pizza that they were doing. It's Pizza Pilgrims, if you live in London, you know. Real good pizza. But it was so many peppers, and I'm like, I pay to ruin my pizza. I pay to put this, you know, I want to be someone who's like, yes, I'm refined, because I feel like all the meats is like a basic taste to have. But if all the meats is wrong, then I don't want to be right, is what I'm trying to teach myself. So yeah, my point with that was to say I need someone to to sit there and like slap me next time I try to put some vegetables on a pizza. Like, oh, look at me, it's basically healthy. It's like, no, it's pizza. It's an unhealthy meal. Commit to it being unhealthy. So yeah, next time I'm going with all the meats, is what I'm saying. It's the correct way to go. You put some sausage, you put like every single type of every single meat, and it's always good. You go for, even if you put like, sometimes it's like, oh yeah, here's all the meats plus one vegetable. It's just worse. It's just worse. And I just need need to accept that for myself. Like this is not a meal that is being done. It's there's no healthy pizza that I'm gonna magically find. It's just not gonna happen. So yeah, I'm gonna look at the villagers real quick. I see they're not very Nordic. Also, look at the size of that cat. Whoa, look at that, chat. He's giant. That is a chunky boy right there. Okay, so I think that who you voting for in the British election? I'm voting for all the parties at the same time. I'm hoping they're all pretty good, really good choices. Big fan. So I'm gonna mine some extra cobblestone, and then I'm gonna make a stone axe. Then I'm gonna use the stone axe to kill the golem. I'm gonna put him in a boat. I never do this method. There's probably a good reason. We're just gonna ride the boat into him. He's not fitting in the boat. Right, that doesn't work anymore. I'm gonna do some critical hits on my boat. And then I'm gonna kill you. And then I'm gonna sleep in this village, which will be nice. A village won't count as a defeated structure, by the way. Oh, look at that. Look at the size of this cat, too. I definitely want to get one of these cats on my side. So we'll go to sleep for the night. No, I'm craving for pizza. Let's be honest, everyone's craving pizza all the time. It's weird, you know, there's a reason it always works. You know, the reason pizza is always the go-to, like, celebration food is because everyone likes pizza. Some people are fairly boring about the pizzas they like, but that doesn't mean they don't like pizza as a concept. Like, if you get, like, a cheese pizza, it'll be solved. Okay, so easy peasy. Easy peasy. Yeah. Okay, and we're gonna mine a few of these, get it done. So, I am a boring pizza enjoyer, I'm sorry. Yeah, you know, it's always the worst when there's like 5 of you, and you're like, okay, we'll get like 2 pizzas between the 5, you know, like, you know, 3 pizzas between the 5 of us, and someone's like, oh yeah, I don't like cheese, or toppings, or bread on my pizza. I need a bowl of tomato sauce. And it's like, okay. So we'll get 1 bowl of tomato sauce, and then we'll get like an all the meats, and we'll get another all the meats, but a slightly different variety. And someone's like, I don't like bread on my pizza or tomato sauce. I just need a bowl of cheese. And okay, we'll get 1 real pizza and 1 bowl of cheese, and someone's like, I need to have vegetables on the pizza. And so you're like, okay, we'll just get 3 compromise pizzas, and then no one will be happy. That's what it feels like. Boring pizza enjoyers. Hope you know what we put up with being in your lives. Anyway, I think a chicken Alfredo with spinach I would kill for a bowl of cheese. Not gonna lie. Oh yeah, cheese is so good. Like getting one of the universal human experiences is there being cheese in the fridge, and then deciding to being able to just decide like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna turn that fridge cheese into me cheese. It's just the best feeling on the planet. If there is a better feeling, I have yet to find it. Okay, so I like cow prosciutto pizza. Yeah, there's a lot of I feel like cured meats are really, really good for pizza. But yeah, I feel like the majority of the planet is a pizza enjoyer. We're all on the same page that it's good. And that's what matters here. So now we need to go find some structures. We've only got a village so far on this world, but we are at least getting up to the point where we'll have other stuff sorted. I just want to make sure we start from a decent base from which to go onwards. So, I don't know, throw some oak planks in there. Actually, let's not do this right now. Let's cook up like one or 2 more pieces. But let's work out what is the most crucial thing we need. Probably a bucket and a shield. But we'll go with the shield first. That's my self-defense preservation. And then we'll make our bed into a red bed, red dye, red bed. And then we'll break the furnace now with 2 cooked lamb inside of it. Because that will just about keep me going until the next time I need one. Sorted. I'm ready to go, chat. I am off on my adventure. And it'll be a good one. Oh, weird house. Very weird house you have there, friend. Okay, so structure finding time. Let's do it. Even vegans and keto lovers can agree on pizza, says Arden Erdvig. It's just the law of the universe. I mean, that's just how it always is in our family, because free people have food allergies, and everyone has wildly different tastes, but we do all like pizza. Yeah, I think it's weird because there are some people who are really good at being, like, everything eaters. There are people you gotta value in your life when you can. You don't appreciate it till they're gone. But when you find an everything eater, it's like perfect. You know, the rest of the concerns will fade away. I like this with this is something important in holidays, I find too. I think having someone who's like, I'm good with wherever. Like you need someone who has some preference, right? If 4 people all go, oh yeah, I'm good with whatever, then they all end up starving to death. You know, but I feel like there's usually far more people who are like picky, you know, preferential maybe, than not. And so you appreciate the chill people in your life while you have them, because you might not for long. Because you know they know that's for sure. So yeah, I honestly I don't get the hype for stuffed crust. I'm a certified thin crust enjoyer. Pepperoni is best though. I love when they put the cheese in the crust, like a giant roll of it. That's the best crust. By the way, new structure time. 2 of them right next to each other, weirdly enough. Again, it's odd. We went so far without 1, and now we have 2 right next to each other. This is structures number 5 and 6. Can we do them? I certainly hope we can. Because if we can't, it's going to go poorly again. Okay, so first things first, we're going to let the golem out. There's no golem in that cage. We're going to see if there is anyone else hanging around here. Is there a golem in this cage? Nope, there's a skull next to it, which is promising. We're going to... I should have made the iron sword. I just didn't make anything out of iron. Don't know why I did that to myself. We're going to find the top up here, and we're just going to mine this as fast as we can. Oh, he hits me too fast. That was a poor idea. So now I have to beat him up, but while I'm trying to beat him up, more guys are going to be spawning. Wait, what just happened to the spawner? Chat. Wait, what? Did I destroy it without realizing? Okay, 6 emeralds. 4 carrots. A golden carrot. I'll take those instead, actually. I'll take the crossbow as well, because it's fully intact, which is nice. And we'll pull back the crossbow. Ready to shoot someone from over there. Should we bridge over there, actually? It's not quite close enough to bridge, but it is close enough that it feels like the right decision anyway. So let's run through the structure. Make sure there's nothing else in here, because it is a weird spot. And we can say we defeated that, I think. We got the loot. We defeated the enemy. The one enemy.
Minecraft is the pizza of the video game world.
Yeah! Oh, you know, I like that Arden Erdvig. I like that a lot. So that was our 5th structure, by the way. Pretty easy. All things considered. There must be another spawner, though. There must be one. Thank you, Arden Erdvig, for becoming channel member 436. We are working our way towards 500. I'm ready to announce... Oh, okay, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. I'm getting ready to announce the big goal for 500 soon. The big reward, perhaps we should say. It's going to be a fun one. Oh, so there's a whole basement happening here. And that's where they were spawning too. Okay, so now we've defeated it. Definitely, I think. A little bit confusing, but that's fine. Let's grab our other food. We're going to run our furnace outside of this, though, since we've got some stuff to get done. But yeah, 5 structures complete. Fairly chill, all things considered. Not massively unchill. And so, crafting table, a lot of wheat. Sure, I don't want to be in nature, I want to be here. We'll make a sword, and I'm trying to place down my furnace, not my crafting table. That's where I'm confused right now. So just go ahead, put six raw pork chops in there with, I don't know, this, and then like 20 of these. I just have to make sure I come back to that, and it'll be good. So now we've got one of the more terrifying structures. It has an evoker at the top. It didn't on my very first one, but it did every time after that. And so it's a bit of a spooky one to go into, actually. Yeah, I kind of agree with Minecraft being the pizza of the video game world. I think some people are like, on it, but they're still happy with it being there. Whereas, like, I don't know, like Fortnite makes people roll their eyes, Roblox makes people roll their eyes even harder. You know, like every other game has some set of people who will hate it, but it's so hard to hate Minecraft. That's just a universal truth. So a few extra pieces of wheat might help. Raw iron, I guess, will also help if we don't find the cooked version. But I'm mostly in here to destroy things like this. Okay. I don't know if I got it. I'm pretty sure I didn't. So I just made a sword, by the way. We should really be using that. Okay. Thank you for holding up for a second, Mr. Zombie. Do you see that? Like, he really should have hit me, but he stopped at just the last second. Which is kind of beautiful. Place a couple of those around here. Grab some of this, and ouch. Perfect. Now, there's another floor with another spider spawner. Coming right up. These stairs are always well hidden compared to where you'd expect. Okay, this is a skeleton spawner. The worst type. Just break it. Just need it broken. That's all I need. And you guys can all hurt each other. Once you've worked out what's going on, go. Okay. You good? Okay. I have to fight you. And I'm gonna eat. Just quickly. Yep, we're fine. Oh, he drew back his bow so quickly. Do it again. Okay, there's so many. The shield's gonna hold though, right? The shield's gonna hold. Okay, yeah, we're doing great. There's a pillager in there, but this is what shields are meant for. It's just stabilizing a position. Oh, why is that? The spider was like full on attacking him. Okay, attack me again. I'm gonna attack you again. And you're good to go. I'm good to go, really. Okay, replace this with that, so we've got our range covered as well. And to the next floor we go. What's up here? Oh, hello. You're up here. Okay. I need to heal, like, ASAP. I need to heal a little bit ago, really. So we'll replace that with some carrots, and the carrots will just about keep us alive. There is a chest over there that I guess I should consider eating from. Yeah, let's go look in the chest. Ooh. So, have to syringe feed my cats food and water. Is that like a fancy restaurant experience you're providing for him? Okay, more seriously, hope he gets better soon. Or maybe you are just... You know, I feel like the syringes at some of the bars I go to. There's so many ranged mobs, and they're all, like, out of sync. And I can't afford to be hit by any of these guys. As I've just proven by being hit by one of these guys. Okay, so it's gonna sit inside, in the dark, eat some carrots. We've got some rotten flesh, so we'll eat through those. I think we'll eat through the rotten flesh first. Then we'll switch out to the carrots. Then we'll switch out to the flesh. Okay, so we have to hang out here for a little bit. That's the sad thing I wanted to talk about a few days ago. I'm really sorry to hear. I think it's like a... You know, being an animal's companion, having an animal companion, it is one of the, like, sad things is that, like, you know you're going to outlive them. But even when you know it from the get-go, it doesn't make it any better when it comes to it. So I'm very sorry to hear. I hope that it is at least fine in the... You know, I hope it's a good ending at the very least. Speaking of things being good at the very least, I've got my bread. So once we eat the carrots, we'll at least have something real. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, unfortunately, the cat's cancer is incurable. Yeah, I think at some point it does become about, like, yeah, just make sure the cat's life is as good as possible towards the end, right? I hope that, and I hope that it is. I'm sure that if it has you as its owner, that is what will happen there. Okay, so, honestly, let's just let these guys take each other out. There's far too many of them. Not a lot I can do about that. I knew they were just waiting for me to hit them so they could start hitting me back. I spent so long healing up in there. Why aren't you attacking me? Just gonna eat a bit. Okay. So I just need to get the worst of this gone. Okay, you killed yourself. Perfect. Oh, it's so crazy in here. I'm just trying to get out of this right now. Okay, break this. Okay, we're fine. Go. Okay. crazy stuff. I can make it through this, though. Oh, Lord. Ah, there's so many. They keep spawning faster than I can deal with them. Okay. So eat bread after we deal with the skeleton. Oh, the animation was a trick. Okay, so we have to wait up and heal bedrock style. But in the meantime, it means that they're going to be coming down. They're going to be spawning in. Okay, I'm gonna sleep first, actually. No. Let me set my spawn. Let me set my spawn at least. Come on. Don't tell me there are monsters nearby. That's not okay. I just want to set my spawn. I don't want to die here and then have to come so far. So we'll go down a lower floor, and there's so many of them there. Okay. I'm running all the way to the top now. It's the only way. Oh, God. Chat. I'm just... I don't want to deal with this many skeletons. Just put me out of my misery. Okay, it's over. There's no way this lasts anymore. Yeah, this... I just... Fun. That's a good structure. I definitely was having a bad time there. I'm really glad that you have a lot of people in here. I'm dropping you some nice messages about it, by the way, Gasha. I'm glad. I'm really... It's really wholesome to see the number of people who totally recognize that. Now you got jumped. Yeah, I was sat below a spawner. Logically, you shouldn't be healing up by a spawner, but bedrock healing just doesn't give you much of a choice when you're trapped in a place like that. But again, I'm mad with bedrock for that. Don't worry. I'm just mad with bedrock. We could have Java healing. They could just put it in the game tomorrow. But they're holding off on it because they want to do a combat update version 2. But then they're holding up on the combat update version 2. I mean, it's my biggest madness. My cat may be dying, but Toy Cat has it worse. He already died. I'm gonna go back up, pick up my stuff, and then finish what I started, I think. It's gonna be great. Would you say it's worth it to buy the special animations pack when you get the add-ons and buy this with the coins? Did my membership and super chat not go through? It did, Arden Erdvig. Did you miss it? It went through while I was in the 5th structure. You said Minecraft is the pizza of video games. Wait. Yeah, Minecraft is the pizza of video games. Maybe. I think, it is a weird thing that, yeah. Okay, what do you mean by bedrock healing? What's the difference between Java and bedrock healing? It says anonymous humankind. Oh, it is by far, like, I'm a big defender of bedrock, but I can't get behind defending this. The healing on Java, when you eat something, you get a saturation boost so that your healing happens fairly fast. Did you see the way the horse just walked down that block, by the way? Basically, on Bedrock, you heal once per 4 seconds. On Java, you can heal up to 8 times faster. And so if you're at 1 health, on Bedrock, it takes a minute. Wait, let me work it out. 18 times 4. It takes a minute and 8 seconds to heal from 1 heart to full. On Java, with the right food, it can take substantially less time. Yeah, it can take you seconds. And it's not fun gameplay to sit there waiting for a minute and 8 seconds. But it's also just not good gameplay, right? Okay, so just bridge across this gap, because I happen to be on the wrong side of it. There we go. Like, not fun and not good. It's not like, yeah, again, like, sometimes people think that being OP is the most interesting thing in the world. But the opposite is true, too. Being powerless is also kind of boring. Ideally, you should be exactly scaled to the challenges around you. So, theoretically, if this is an add-on, you could have a survival super flat world. There's a fun thing about that. But yeah, actually, that's a... I wonder, now that you say it. Okay, so... Yeah, because I've done some interesting tests. So you're saying Bedrock is harder. Bedrock is so much harder than Java. Like, not even just, like, if you ignore the healing and the combat systems. Bedrock has a huge difficulty spike for things like the Wither. Because they designed the Java version of a lot of things first. And then, after it had been around for a while, they thought, well, it's not really that hard, is it? So they designed, like, a real, like the director's cut version or whatever. Which is basically what Bedrock is in some cases. There's a lot of places where it feels like sometimes like the opposite, where it's like, oh, this is just not correct, is it? To give credit, you know, not to just seem like I'm only saying... Also, a lot of my stuff will be on the ground outside the structure, so let's not go in just yet. Let's see if we can't pick it up. It's got to be around here somewhere. I died, and it all went flying, right? Because he attacked me just outside the structure. So there's my book. That's very handy. So there's my sword. That's most of what I needed. My bread, too. Potato and bread look very similar. Let's get some real food going now. Will make a big difference. Let's grab our furnace. We can't. We have no pickaxe. I'm getting attacked by a bear. Why? Why is the bear attacking me? At least he's visible. At least he's visible. I'll take the win when I can get it. And now we're going to climb up the structure with our health healed from the bottom. See, this is the mistake I made last time. I should have climbed down the structure, sat and waited for 1 minute and 8 seconds, and then climbed back up. I didn't do that. I'm learning from my mistake, though. Okay, in we go. Let's do it. But yeah, Arden Edvig, I hope that you know you were the 436th member. Hope you saw it all drop in chat. You should scroll back if you missed it. IBX Toycat says, Harrison, Toycat, are we going to publish your video today as I'm getting nowhere figuring this out? Oh, right, okay, so, yeah, interesting. I want to know, I need to, I feel like I could help him with it on stream. Yeah, I guess that's what we'll end up doing. We'll publish the other video for Harrison's benefit. Yeah, I'm curious about, I'm curious to see if there's like, we had some like mix up with it, like mishap. Okay, so there's a big, there's an evoker at the top here. No, there's not. He's gone. Okay, so there's meant to be an evoker up here. I don't have my shield, chat. No, I don't have my shield. I didn't have a shield, and I was fighting pillagers. Where did I break my bed? No, I'm playing Minecraft awfully today. Having a questionable day. Whoops. Okay, so we're still gonna get this done. We haven't defeated that structure, I would say. There's still a spawner to go. Arden Ervig's potentially not watching live. Oh, that's probably it, yeah. It's hot. Ugh. Okay, so off-camera mining time. This is the place where a lot of people are like, yeah, that's what it is. I'm gonna get my stuff back though. It's at the top of the tower, but it is very doable. So we just have to find out where we died. I think I could just scroll back the stream a little bit, and I'll find it. One of my neighbors is having a fire alarm right now. Hopefully, it's not a real one. Okay, negative is where we're going. Ooh, which is this way, that way. So, and you broke your bed. Yeah, what a bummer. What a bummer. I'm learning. I feel like I made a very poor decision. I was desperately, it's funny because I was like desperately trying to make a good decision by sleeping, but I just couldn't do it because of the spawner above me. No joke, I lagged and skipped forwards, and within 20 seconds you'd gone from full health to dead. Yeah, and bear in mind that's like easy difficulty, right? This is I think it's a problem with armor scaling sometimes too. It's like when you get a lot of armor, you feel impervious to everything. When you have no armor, you feel like you're made of paper mache. Yeah, it's a mistake. I'm glad you laughed about the shield. I'm glad that's the important thing. It doesn't matter how bad it goes for me, as long as there's entertainment for other people. Are you gonna defeat every structure in this video? Says Fiery Zane Studios. Yeah, we're on 5 out of 16 right now. We've got 10 to go, 11 to go, because we're so close to doing
Hi
that one.
Harrison. Toy Cat, you died. Thought you should know. Can we get more YouTube emotes? I was looking for a standard toy cat and an iron ingot.
Yeah, I feel like that. if you want, if you can find an iron ingot that you think would be a good emote size, like meets all the requirements, if you want to send it to me, I can just add it right away, Jessup Kane. If that's something you'd be interested in doing, if you want to have it, we can set that up. Easy. The irony is how you usually don't use shields. The one mob that... So this is a weird thing about Minecraft combat is... Oh. Did you see that? That was weird. I think that the only mobs that require shields are pillagers. Like, I think all of the illagers in general require, like, more advanced combat. You know, if you can call it advanced combat. But, you know, you get the idea, right? They need more combat skills, really, I think. Okay, so we're going to kill the free sheep, and we're just going to make a bed. Just right outside of the pain zone. Where did that grey sheep go? There you are. You're not escaping this. Okay, so we're going to take 3 pink dye, too. 7 pink dye, and just make 3 pink wool. We're going to sleep in a beautiful pink bed right outside of this craziness. It was wind. That's what it was. It's a minor setback, we persevere. Exactly. When we do get to the crazy powerful point, now we'll appreciate it so much more for everything else we've gone through. I am persevering, and every fiber of being is like, why did you do that? But at the same time, I'm gonna get through it. I'm gonna get through it. It's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to it. Almost. I only see 2 pink wool. Oh, 3 pink wool. And, so yeah, I left the crafting table just over here somewhere. Let's go turn it into the things we need to survive. So I'm going to put it down literally just outside this structure. Maybe even inside the base layer. And it's going to be a very crucial ingredient for me to do well. I'm going to use a few pieces of wood to cook the other up so I can stay at full health and full hunger. And I'm going to charge in there. I'm going to charge in the very top. I'm going to open that last chest, break that last spawner, say that I've defeated it, and it's going to be glorious, chat. It's going to be glorious. The revengeance. It's happening right now. My member thing ran out. I just realized because of slow mode, says Wiser Pluto. Yeah, I do think the slow mode getting past is one of the handiest benefits. It's also one of the most, like, commonly abused. Like, it's weird, you can see that even with just within members, like, you see why slow mode has to exist, is because, like, some people, the moment they don't have 1 message per 20 seconds or whatever, they're like, now is the time to go crazy. 1 message at a time. I want to cover the entire screen. And you're like, oh, okay. Let's see why this has to be this way. Oh, here's my shield. Okay, chat, it's happening now. I've got it all. I'm gonna have it all. I'm gonna have it now. So I'm going to eat 1 more mutton. That's all I need to eat before we charge in. I've got the blocks. I can get my stuff. I can do it, chat. I know I can. Sometimes I feel like I abuse it. Nah, it's the people typing 4 messages back to back, and it's like, just type it as 1. Just do it. You know, yeah. Some people, it's like, it's the reason why you have to... a lot of rules, you won't realize why they exist until you see someone break it, and then you're like, oh yeah, this... What seems like common sense and shouldn't need to be a rule for some people is like, you know, it does need to be written down for others. I know it's, I'm sure I'm not the only one who's, like, fallen afoul of some dumb, unwritten social rule at some point in my lifetime. And when it happens, you're like, oh, you expected me to know about some rule that you've never mentioned and it isn't written anywhere, and you're like, oh yeah, it's just understood. And it's weird because those are the better types of rules, right? Is like, there are so many... It sucks that you would have to have... Okay, don't knock me off now. Just gotta survive long enough to get over here, pick up the goodies, and then trap myself in a corner. Okay. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, this shield won't last, chat. This shield will not last. Don't kill me. Don't do it. Okay. Come on. Yes. Okay. I just need that sword. I just need the sword and I can actually start the fight again. Where is it? That's my question. There it is. Okay. Okay. And then we've got a command block. Wait. Why do we have a command block? I think that's... Maybe we have to have command blocks enabled on. I'm guessing that's a part of their map. I thought I was turning off a cheat. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. There's the fight. I am not prepared for it at all, though. I'm just going to die. That's just all that's going to happen here. Okay, he's not going to be able to attack me from this floor, right? Hopefully. Okay, so we're just going to keep on walking down. I'm going to destroy this spawner. Okay, so in we go. Let's do it. Oh, there's my shield. I knew it would happen eventually. Okay, so there's the book, by the way. That thing needs to be kept in a safe place. So yeah, I think I wonder if there's a command in the command block if it's repeating. What if it's slash summon wither? We just have to roll the dice on that one, I think. Okay, we're gonna have this structure. It's gonna be wonderful. It's gonna be just great. Whew. Okie dokie. No issues whatsoever. I am doing just great. There are no other mob spawners in this place. It's just the evoker and the... Oh, okay, there's a skeleton spawner that's reactivated for some reason. So we're going to place that there, and then okie dokie. Not a problem that I foresee. Okay, I'm just... Oh, we are so boned, chat. We are so boned. we can do it, though. We can do it. We just gotta... We've got to make a shield. There's no way you can deal with pillagers without either a shield or a lot of armor. They have such powerful hits that come so frequently with enough health. It's pretty well designed in that way. Like, I actually kind of like the pillager design because it forces you to use all of the implements. I think it's just a function that's spawned the alley. Command block in a cage means that cheats are bad. Apparently. Okay, so I'm now going to make a... I'm gonna have to go through the tiers of stuff. I'm gonna go into this structure first, actually. Maybe we'll defeat whatever this is. It looks like something else. I can't tell what it is, chat. But I'm just excited to be somewhere that doesn't want to kill me for a second. If it gives me a piece of iron, I can use that to make what I need to make. So what do we got inside here? We got a well. Do we have to go down the well? I think we do, actually. Can we defeat this structure? Yeah, there's a chest. I mean, really, like, defeat is a very loose word here. Rotten flesh, bread, bones. Okay, I'll eat the apple, and then I'll eat the bread. I'll make a lovely apple sandwich, and we'll jump down the well and hope we don't regret this decision. Hey, iron. Perfect. Structure defeated, chat. I mean, defeated is a bit of a loose terminology here. I kind of like this. I wonder if there's more below it, because there are stone bricks there. I would bet there isn't. But also, I think it's worth trying anyway. So I'll make a iron pickaxe. No, I've got a stone axe up there. So I'll make a shield. That's a requirement. And I'll make a bucket just to help me get out of here later. And then I'll make a wooden pickaxe. As much as I love jumping up the tiers, I just want to know, is there anything below? Yeah, that can't be, right? It's nothing more than that. So let's get ourselves out of here. Buckets are really handy for situations like this. And this is precisely why... Oh, God. Okay, I have to use mouse and keyboard for this one, clearly. It moved so quickly. Okay. Yeah, the water physics are going real fast today. Where did the water go? Okay, we're just gonna... There we go. This is not acting any faster because of the bedrock bug where you can't move water while you're inside of it. And then we'll just place a block there. And then here we go. Perfect. Okay, so this is a lovely little spot we find ourselves in. Gotta say, lovely little place to visit. Great structure to defeat by comparison in difficulty. Now we put this in the offhand. We mine a couple of blocks for a stone sword. And we just have to stay strong. We're just gonna stay strong. I want this stream to end desperately, says Erodit. Oh, why? What would benefit you in the stream ending? So apple sandwich is the most cursed idea I've ever heard, says anonymous humankind. I hope that you agree that a stone sandwich would be worse. So I'm going to... Also, 346 people watching, but only 203 likes. Treason. Everyone, like the video right now. Not for, you know, whatever dumb reasons YouTubers say. Like it, and then see the power as the like counter goes off. That alarm's still going off? I don't think so. did someone... I hope they subscribed to IBX Toycat in the time the alarm was going off. As we all know, the easiest way to prevent house fires. But let's do this. So I want this stream to not end desperately, says Gage Players. Hey, thank you, Gage Players. Oh, an apple sandwich is an old Seed Sunday reference, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we used to do dumb things with sandwiches. It was a fun specific time. Yeah, I hired someone who really wanted to do editing. They're like, I'll learn editing, it'll be great. So that was one of their things that they enjoyed learning. It's the sandwich thing. So I was like, we'll keep throwing it in there then. Okay, so we have to use some blocks to get past this. Good thing there's tons of blocks. There's also some iron in here, which is great. Okay, so I'm going to just place a block there, and we're up it. I need to start mining spawners when we see them though, but it's fine for now. I think I placed my bed somewhere around here, right? Oh, okay, that's the... Okay, oh, hello. Whoa, he's Naruto running. Unexpected. Oh, I'm gonna die again, chat. No, not the Vex, not the Vex, not the Vex. Okay, so I just need to destroy this. I need it gone. I cannot live with it not gone. And then I'm gonna hang out over here just for a second where the guy can't see me. And I'm gonna destroy him. Okay. Okay, just oh, there's more of you. Oh, I hate you so much. I hate this mob with all my soul. But I've defeated the spawners now. We just gotta defeat the Vex and we're good to go, chat. We're stuck in the infamous Toycat death loop right now. If you're curious, if you're an observer and you know it. But now that we've destroyed the pillager thing, we're good. We're gonna make it. Like, all I have to do is defeat him. If I could find my bed, it would make my life so much easier. Where did I place it? It was a red bed. I went down here specifically to do that. And I don't know what happened from there. I do know that I'm gonna die if I can't place this fast enough. Go, okay, perfect. So this floor, very clear. Up to the final floor with the evoker on. Okay, you going down today. Not happening anymore. There's my totem. It's mine, chat. Structure finally defeated, and I got power free in exchange. And I think there's an ally at the top or something like that. I might actually end up using my totem on these guys. Yep, looks like it. Looks very much like it. So as long as I don't... In fact, should I switch it out? Shall I just put out my shield instead? Let's eat some carrots. Ah, Structure 7. Defeated. Deathloop, nah. Perseverance cycle. I love it, Dasher. Good rebrand. Oh, okay. So I'm going to go down this little place here. I'm going to use my water bucket. I'm going to place it just out the wall there. And then swim down to where the skeletons are. And just hope they don't feel like attacking me. Jump down here. One more tier. And there we go. I'm out. Yes, chat. It's not just defeated, but I am victorious. Oh, yeah, that's my last death. Don't worry. No more deaths after this one. Not that I can see happening. Thank you by this space, Silk Quiz.
In 26 days, I'll
And
be
also
19, so been watching you for like 7 years now. Also can't seem to find your old Pocket Edition live streams anywhere. Is it possible for you to recover them? I'd watch them again.
Why was there even a creeper there? Why? What a perfect kill by the creeper. What a perfect death. Love it. This is a perseverance cycle that must continue one more time. It was seconds after I said I wouldn't die, and I was sure I'd locked it down, right, chat? But that creeper, he knew exactly how to mess me up in just the right way. Never read chat. That's my lesson. I don't know if the streams are recoverable. Honestly, that is one of my regrets is, early in my YouTube career, a company came and offered me, basically, the equivalent of a month's salary at like a minimum wage job, and they're like, just stream. I think it was like 20 hours a week. So like per hour. Actually, it was. Yeah, it was. It was actually it was a really decent amount now that I think about it. It might have been 40 hours per month in exchange for like, you know, $1,500 or something. So you do the maths on that and you're like, yeah, $37 an hour, Jesus. But I spent so many hours streaming on a platform that like 2 people would watch, and they were perfectly fine with that. They're like, that way when people do come to the platform, they'll see there's a bunch of people here. But yeah, now all those streams are gone. Like, all of my earliest Minecraft Pocket Edition times are from it. But yeah, it's all gone. It was never recorded anywhere. It was just streamed, and they didn't store it. It just went into the Aether. Which is why I think it's important nowadays. If anyone who is watching this is like, because one of the really, I don't want to say devious things, but one of the sneaky things about platforms like TikTok that convince you have viewers and an audience, you're gonna make it big someday, is you're making all this stuff for them that just is stuck on their service. Keeping some local version and some way to turn that into something else is so important for that reason. Perseverance cycle of redemption. Yeah, like all of the unlisted YouTube live streams, I can say, yeah, if you want to see them, they're there. But stuff like that, it's like, yep, it's gone. It's just gone forever. I'm sorry. Oh. Creeper kept the cycle going. Okay, that's my last death now, chat. No more deaths. They're over. As far as deaths are concerned, we be done. Okay, so now that we've achieved that, let's see if we can't do the rest. So, yeah, 16 structures is a surprising amount. When some put up a fight like that, but we're almost halfway through now, chat. That's also Deathloop no, says Wither Scientist. Endless torment of the unaliving variety. Indeed. Yeah, I think the real lesson, right before you died I lagged again. Yeah, your internet is clearly responsible for my deaths. The same RNG causing your internet is causing my unalivance. If I'd have just had the totem in my offhand, I wouldn't have died from the creeper explosion. So maybe I should keep the totem in my offhand in future too. Yeah, we'll keep the shield on my hotbar so I can still use it. But I think totem offhand is the way to go to prevent that happening again. So we're gonna drop this on the ground. Don't need it anymore. Don't need this anymore. Put all of this up there, and then shield, sword, pickaxe, crossbow, block, but we've got that over here. Plenty of dark oak planks. In fact, we'll get more dark oak planks. And now red bed is the one I really want to be sleeping in. And pink bed, we'll just put one back over here in case we die again. Just in case we die unexpectedly. We've got that covered. Okay, off into the future we go. Let's go see what we don't find. Whew. Yeah, bread's going to be the food of choice, and we're going to go on a real big hunt now. We've got to find a lot of structures, and that's going to be good. To prevent death, let's hold the death preventer. A revolutionary idea. Love it. Thank you, Robert Lonsdale, for becoming the 437th channel member. Welcome to the club. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're frolicking through a field of roses like I am today. The inventory management has to be the worst part of a death loop. Yeah, that's the one thing I think about. I would love if there was some way to fix that. Okay, we're getting our revenge against the mineshaft, chat. The mineshaft beat me last time, but today it is I who shall be beating the mineshaft. It honestly looks like an outhouse more than anything else. I'm going to be treating it like an outhouse today. Well, let's go do exactly what you do in an outhouse if you just eaten pizza the night before. It's gonna be a messy one, let me tell you. But yeah, let's go ahead and okay. Not going so great then. So there is a chest over here. Because there is no mobs to defeat, no spawners to break. Once we got the chest, I say we're good to go. But if we're being thorough, you know, why not be? Let's see if there's any other chests, just in case. So what's down here? The lack of diamonds at the bottom. Kind of a bummer. but that's fine. You know, I kind of grew used to them. Oh, is there diamonds down this one, maybe? No, there's a lot of... I do like this revamped mine shaft. Like, it's a cool way to take the structure into the modern era. Yeah, I really love Creator. So we're gonna grab the TNT. I think this will just be handy in the future. Don't know where, don't know why. I just know the TNT is something you want to have on your side. Then we're gonna break out here using a plank or two. Okay, so block there. Okay, I can't jump onto this block because of this thing. Honestly, having an axe is handy because there's just so much wood that I've needed to place on top of. So, yeah, running through here, I don't think there's a lot to be found. I think there's just weird corners like this. I think we've defeated this structure. I think we can say if there is anything interesting to be found, I seem to have already found it. We'll pick up some iron, just in case. You know, I think a piece of armor or two would go a long way. So the next time we have a good opportunity to sit down at a structure, maybe we'll smelt some of that up. But for now, we're all good. Need the Roman poot rooms with the community butt sponge. You know, people say that's weird, but one of the most weird accepted things in modern times is the idea of a toilet brush. Like, the toilet brush, especially in communal places, this grosses me out. I had I'll tell you the real origin, chat. I had a girlfriend. She lived in a fairly rough area. You know, but was very lovely in herself. But, you know, one time, I am in the bathroom, and, oh yeah, I've made a big, you know, it's fairly early on in the dating, I've made a big, oh, okay, you know, there's something that needs a toilet brush, and I pick it up, and it's just so brown. I don't know how long ago, but it was the worst thing. It was the very worst thing. And ever since then, I've been like, why is this accepted norm? Someone needs to... You know, I guess I'm informed by trauma more than by logic here. But yeah, this is structure number 8, defeated. That's the halfway mark, chat. That's officially the halfway mark. And, you know, if your name is Mark and you're watching this, hope you know that there's someone who is 50% as good at you as your job. You better watch out for him. You know, this is terrible. Why does the ladder have those breaks in them? I really like this structure besides that. I think it's just a silly jump. Come on. Okay, just... I'll climb out. That's fine. No issues whatsoever. Eat some more bread. And now that we're half complete, it's about mopping up more than anything else. So where do we find a jungle temple and a desert temple? A jungle and a desert. So if we can see any sign of those two things, we need to go towards it. Where do we find... oh, actually, look at that over the hill. That's something, right? I don't know what something it is, but I'm going towards it. Common fears, darkness, heights, and toilet brushes. Oh, I used to be so beyond terrified of the dark. Like, it used to be probably my biggest fear. Like, when you come into a dark house at night, I would rush to the light switch. That's kind of gone away. Like, if being in a dark... Like, I used to be worried, like, what if someone's in the darkness? You know, you kind of... As you age, you realize the biggest fear in the darkness is humanity. Is this back where we were? I think it is. Oh. Whoopsie. Yeah, at least we know it was something. Okay, so we'll go this way a bit. And we'll find something else. Hopefully. I'm glad my light switches are right next to the doors. Yeah, I have automatic lights in my current house. Maybe that's why I don't fear it. But I just have zero problem with it anymore. You know, if someone's... I'm afraid of falling off a ladder. Yeah, that's... I think the ladders... Okay, so normal ladders don't bother me. If they're fixed onto something, I played enough video games, I have no fears, no worries. The ladders that do scare me, though, actually, are the ones... You know, like, builders use them? They just lean them against something. And it's like, is that our plan? Is just hope the ladder doesn't fall and you're holding onto something that's rapidly falling too? Yeah, I feel like spiders freak me out the tiniest bit. But I feel like I have a decent grip on most of my fears besides toilet brushes. No grip on that fear whatsoever. So I think I'm going to have to sleep through this night. So I'm going to place my bed. And I'm not going to be able to grab another one after this. So we're just going to place it and hope we find another village soon. I stopped being scared of the dark after I moved in. And turns out the same way around him. We keep each other from being scared of the dark. Yeah, having another human being, like, I feel like a lot of fears are like, no one's ever going to believe this happened. Like, I used to worry about slipping in the shower or in the bath. You know, like, you know how, like, most showers are bathtubs? You slip in that. You know, you don't have your phone near you. You can't call for help. You're just at the mercy of when is the next time someone's going to go and visit you. And it's like, for me, it's going to be a long time. If I'm asocial for a little bit, if I'm not feeling like Chan, everyone's going to hopefully understand perfectly. You know, maybe this is the, I feel like people doing wellness checks on you is like, makes you roll your eyes a bit. So there's 2 of these structures together, chat, but I've already defeated one of these. So we'll go in for the chest because it's so easy to get right there. But there's not a lot of reason otherwise. Pick up some extra raw iron, make some of this into some of that, and just increase our stack. But otherwise, no more structure. Yeah, the Final Destination films cause a lot of unnecessary fears. I heard, yeah, I think the driving behind log drivers is a really common fear from that. And I feel that so much in my soul. Just the number of bad things that can happen, vicious deaths that I've watched gorily happen. In a way that's good though, like, I think about, basically every, like, public, not health, but, like, public... You know when the police do campaigns of, like, don't speed on this road? It's really bad, let me show you. They basically have to do Final Destination, but in real life. Like, you will avoid something like that once you've seen how bad it is. And so they want you, as many people as possible, to avoid it before having to see how bad it is. Because if you've seen how bad it is in real life, then someone's had to die. I saw a pretty interesting video. The UK police, I think it was like the West Midlands police in the UK. They got a Polish lorry driver who was texting and driving. He crashed into someone. He killed like 7 people, and they gave him a reduced sentence in prison in exchange for spending time going around the UK and doing like big PR appearances, talking about like, yeah, I ruined my entire life so that I could read a text for 5 seconds, and even when the damage to my life is gone, you know, even if everything's okay, I have to think about that every day, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's powerful. That is, that's motivational. You know, I don't think anyone wants to be using their phone, but hopefully seeing someone be like, oh yeah, it's not, you know, it wasn't even a good text I got. I really don't like the rowing animation. Yeah, it definitely weirds me out more than it helps my bit of the game. Can't go near those retractable washing lines. It's so stupid. I've learned from a lot of people will try to like booby trap their land with just using one of those. It takes so little to murder someone with one of those. I wish I didn't know that. But yeah, the Final Destination scene where there's like a fence that goes through someone, it's like etched into my memory. It's not even a useful thing to be etched in there, right? So there's another one of those structures there, chat. But I think we just gotta get to a different biome. I think if we find a different biome, we'll find different structures. We might have just found all of the plain structures that we're going to, which is fine. So, oh, jungle! New jungle temple excites me. I recently remade the jungle temple myself. It's for a video I think coming out this Friday. We're still like early in the process. Yeah, I think my mum first maybe watched the first film the day before I went to my first adult free flight. Man, yeah, I feel like a lot of people would get a fear of flying from that. But it's funny because the first one's like plane is like the least scary one of them all. It's like, oh no, what if you're on a plane and your plane crashed? And it's like, yeah, it's like, but I've been on so many flights where I've just made peace with being dead. You know, because it's really unlikely that you will. But when you go through turbulence, all you can picture in your mind is plane crashes. If you just make a little bit of peace in your life, All of these problems go away. So that's a weird thing, whatever this is. Where's the jungle temple, though, chat? Where's the jungle temple? That's the question. The forest happened if I live through a plane crash. Oh, yeah, living through a plane crash is actually the terrifying one. I watched the movie about the people who landed in the Andes. And they land there and they're like, okay, help will come and find us. People knew where we crashed. But because of the way snow blindness was, loads of people flew over them, but they couldn't find them because, you know, the wreckage looked like the snow around it. And so they were there for like 80 days. They had to like eat each other. Really great time. Really great time. A lot of people injured, just desperately knowing that someone's going to come, but, you know, help never does come. Really, really good stuff. That's sarcasm, just to be clear. It's very, very bad stuff, actually. Very, very bad. Definitely not what you want. I love flying in planes, but why do they choose that day to make me watch it? I mean, you gotta have the correct amount of fear of flying. Clearly, that's what they're trying to teach you. Not too little, not too much. So this is a nice little place to go, right? You know, say what you will about... Oh, God, this is weird. Say what you will about this jungle. It's very pretty looking. But finding a jungle temple is hard normally. I was hoping they would up the rates of the spawn things they had. But maybe they didn't. Maybe I could go through this whole jungle and not find one once. If so, that does cause some problems for us. Just a few problems. Not many, just a few. So yeah, I dry humping the boat. It's one way to see it, I guess. Anyone seeing any jungle temple? It's interesting how much extra foliage this biome has. I know some people are all about this. It's my least favorite thing. I'm so glad Minecraft isn't doing this in the base game, outside of like some biomes. It's so cluttery. Like, I love the smooth lines of Minecraft. That you've got to picture it. When it's all there, it's like, yeah. Maybe just me. Yeah, this is very odd. Just making some odd movements with my hand. Not gonna question what I'm up to down here. So, I like the lens flare for now. And I like the size of this jungle. But really, I should be finding a jungle temple soon. Maybe I won't ever find anything. Maybe I've seen all of the structures I'll ever see today, chat. You're getting multiple paddles per stroke. Yeah, you're right, actually. It is odd that they didn't line that up. It's a weird detail to add by itself. It's a very weird detail to add by itself. So that's the end of the jungle. We have to go back through there and find a jungle temple. Wait, actually. What is that there? Is that just a boulder? It could be like an entrance point, right? No, there's no way it is. I'm going to mine it just in case. But I bet it's like a boulder from the tiger biome, but in the jungle for some reason. Yeah, there's nothing on this. I don't know why it exists. So where's the jungle temple? Is that a jungle temple? Oh, it's getting dark. Don't like that idea at all. I assumed I'd find a village, but we got sidetracked by a jungle. Yeah, this has to be something. Love generation, hate the animations. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I hate the animations. Oh, wait, actually. Yeah, it's funny. I like the VFX effects. I feel like this is nice. I don't mind the 3D weapons. Could do without it. I feel like every Minecraft texture pack that isn't perfectly vanilla, I don't like, which is a weird thing to say, because I'm saying almost I dislike texture packs. But it has to be really vanilla styled. Okay, I think we found one, chat. No, we did not. There's just so many random pieces of rubble around here. How will we even know when we found a jungle temple? That's my question. I don't know that we would. We could go up really high. This would be a good time for an elytra. Yeah, I say we give ourselves an elytra. For the sake of finding structures like this. If they're going to be really, really rare. I don't know how I find them otherwise. Oh! We got another ruin. Okay, so we've done that one. It is weird that we find, like, 4 copies of some structures and 0 of others. Like, 8 of the structures we haven't even seen, chat. I would have defeated them if I had. You can trust me. So in multiplayer, the walking animation messes up for the person watching you walk and looks like a seizure. I want to see that now. Now that you say it. I desperately want to see that. Okay, so... Ooh, it's cloudy over here. That's nice. It's good bit of cloud. So from up here, we'll be able to see any jungle temples. Oh, but we can't because of the low render distance. Oh, no, no. It's so bad. We can see like 6 chunks. If you ever wanted to play Minecraft Mobile Edition Simulator, yeah, it's like playing on your 2001 ThinkPad. That's for sure. I just without the fun little red knobbly bit to use as the mouse. We mine off camera for an Elytra. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I think to actually see these structures, because, you know, like, as a challenge, I want to defeat the structures. I don't want to spend forever looking around a jungle that isn't any different besides some foliage on the ground. Oh, we found it! We found it! Okay, here's my... It said that the jungle temple was improved. It's looking remarkably similar to me. Oh no, it's definitely improved. You excited, chat? I'm excited. Okay, going full fed, and let's torch it up. Let's go. Okay, so there's gonna be some puzzle before we go in. Up, down, up is the rule usually. Oh, okay, that's also a good way. So we did it. Oh no, we activated water. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. A lot of iron for me. A nice chest plate. I'll take it. Good stuff. A saddle and an emerald. Okay, is this all? Did I defeat the jungle temple, chat? I hope I didn't. I hope that wasn't it. I assume there's more. I assume that was like one of the puzzles we can do. So we go up a floor. Oh, okay, yeah, we got some trickery. Love a good little trickery. On this floor, we've got... I hear something. What is it? Something awful. We got some more rotten flesh and some bones. It'd be great if I was speedrunning obtaining a mace. Okay, let's kill them all. Get it done. So there was a spawner to defeat. So I've defeated the spawner, and I've gotten the goodies. And honestly, okay. I'm glad we came here. Maybe there was more to it. Yeah, for all the searching I did. Structure 9 is our last structure before we mine off camera for an Elytra chat. Oh, look, I mined for it. I found it in the ground. Isn't that handy? Now that I can do this, I can get around. So, I actually don't know where it is. There it is. And, oh, look, I also went mining and happened to find a bunch of fireworks. Just to allow me to get around. I want to fight the structures. I don't want to fight the thing around the structures. Oh, it's dark. Okay, so... Oh, this is odd. Whoa, look at flying, chat. Oh, I don't know what I feel about this. I like that we can see from up here, though. So let's just get around so we can fight the rest of the structures. So this is another mine shaft, right? Yep, that's mine shaft. This is a really big tree. I like this biome a lot. Looking very solid. Yeah, this is weird. Look at this. Okay. Very weird. Okay, nothing in here. Nothing in here. Anything in here? Just an orange bed. So, we're at 9 structures. How do we find the other 7? Once again, animations are a no. A lot of people really love the animations. That's the interesting thing to me. Is they are very, very popular. They have their own fan base. A lot of people on board with that. So, that should be good. I think I'm getting a lot of messages from Harrison. Check that that's true. Okay. So now I want to... Oh, look at this. Is this a new structure, chat? Or is... Oh, what is this at all? Very interesting. So there's a lot of hay bales here, so we can have some more food when it comes to it. I'm going to appreciate that a lot. A snowball in July. I love the slash give mine, my favorite cave mine. Exactly, it's so good to go mining there. I just did it while no one was looking, but this is very reliable, like your favorite YouTube videos. So when you get high up into the sky... So yeah, the fact that I saw really well earlier proves that this is like an effect, by the way. They actively are giving you less vision to make the game look... Oh, okay. This is structure number 10. Here we are. Okay, lime dye and a villager. If we kill the villager... Also, what... Oh, I don't like this. If we just kill the villager, I would say we've defeated this structure. He's got wagon wheels on there, which is just an odd thing to add, in my opinion. But yep, that's defeated. Temp structure. How did I get a stick from that? What is the logic? So this is defeated, I would say. I guess I could grab some carrots and really nail that one home. Yeah, a little bit weird. We'll look inside his house just in case maybe there's something in here. There's a fletching table. One day that'll be useful. Take a little sleep. And go for a little journey. We've done 10 structures now, chat. I'm looking for a desert temple. That's the one that I think is going to be most interesting of the rest. Because there's a lot of copies of stuff like this. It's weird. It does seem like... Even though there's so many structures, you see duplicates way more than you see, you know, complementary structures. Like, we've seen 3 of all the structures we've seen, mostly, besides the jungle temple. And another 2 of these together, see? But then... Oh, what is this? Oh, wow. Is this an oasis? This is something. It might not be a structure. We'll find out with the book we don't have. What's the book called? Spark.Realism Guide Spawn Egg. My favorite book. So we're just going to give it a quick glance, and we're going to see the next 6 structures we need. Just make sure we know their exact names. So we need Desert Temple, Snow Temple, Raft, which is easy, Jungle Treehouse, Desert Oasis, okay, wait, that's 11. How do we defeat this structure, chat? There's a Zoglin in it, I guess, but that's from the... Whatever, okay, so we don't need Desert Oasis. We need Witch Hut, Desert Temple, Snow Temple, Raft, and... Jungle Treehouse. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay, easy. So 1 in the jungle, 1 in the swamp, and... Oh man, this is an interesting biome, by the way. I like the wind blowing through here, the sandy winds. Let's go find a desert temple. It's interesting, they made a desert version of this structure. So, I mean, that's nice to see. But I'm here for the desert temple. Nothing else. It's a very chunky village house. This is a desert ruins. Also interesting that they've made versions of that. They went for the Mojang route, though, of just recoloring all the blocks, which I don't blame them for. It's better than doing nothing. By quite a bit. So, I do not... Who is this animal? Oh, what is this? Oh, it's just an azalea tree, I think, right? I'm looking around. And if I'm being honest, Snow Temple was the costly thing you found in the taiga. Are you sure? But then what was the ruin? Oh, so then there is something... Okay, we'll see when we get to it. So this is a raft, chat. There's nothing you can do in a raft besides, like, kill the wandering trader, but, you know, who am I to turn down a good time? We get some rotten flesh and some carrots. There we go. Structure looted effectively. Actually, let's get that last... Let's get that last little bread out of there. And there we go. Okay, so Desert Temple will be structure 13. We might have already done 14, and therefore we're missing a different one. We'll see what we find. The render distance is atmospheric. Yeah, chat, what do you reckon? Do you think the render distance being turned down makes it look better? Oh, here's the Desert Temple. I'm gonna be honest, I don't see the difference. Is this the difference? Huh. Okay, let's mine our way in. We'll go in for a little bit of a non-conventional route. And... Did they forget? Did I read Desert Temple incorrectly on the list? I think I must have. I mean, I think I read Jungle Temple and Snow Temple and just assumed that was a Desert Temple. Because there's nothing different about this, right? I mean, it says new and improved Desert Temple. So I guess maybe they kept the old Desert Temple and... it looks the same, right? I'm going to let that drop down. Huh. Does it... It has the sand. Yeah, this is identical to the existing Desert Temple. There is nothing unique in here. So this isn't the new and improved version. If they have a new and improved version, they also have the old one. Which is confusing, but yeah, not impossible. But yeah, look around here. It looks so different. I'm going to go sleep in one of this village's houses. Because you never know when you're going to kill yourself to death. And we're not going to count that as a Desert Temple complete yet. I'm going to hope that there is another bigger, better, type of Desert Temple. These things look very interesting, by the way. I've got to say, the desert variation is a fun little change. So, yeah, at this point, I'm going to fly up real high. And I'm going to admit, I've got to admit that this render distance is not good for me. Finding structures is real hard when you can't see structures. But I'm hoping that in the sea of oases and villages and ruined portals, very nice looking ruined portals. Oh, Minecraft crashed. If I improve, they mean the textures. Maybe? Yeah, maybe we... If we don't find another one in the whole desert... Let's put it this way. If we find a second desert temple before we find a second improved one, it's good. That's literally the render distance on my poor laptop. It's the Lenovo ThinkPad experience we've all been asking for. Thank God they could deliver it for us. So back over... Oh, there's so many oases. Oases? Yeah, I feel like oases has to be correct. There's got 2 ruined portals next to each other here. And then we got another mine shaft and another thing over here. With another... So many ruined portals all over this place. Okay, so... There is not another desert temple in there. There just is not. But there is a jungle here. And I would like to go into that jungle. Oh, it's a mangrove swamp, right? Chat, what do you reckon? Mangrove swamp or jungle? Because we're not going to find anything in a... We need snow temples and desert temples now. We potentially already have the desert temple. So I can't read my previous message about the snow temple. I did. But I don't know that... If that's the snow temple... Right, yeah, that was the snow temple. So then, that means there's another structure that I've gone to that I haven't acknowledged. We'll see what we find. So I'm in a jungle for sure now. I'm looking for the jungle treehouse, chat. And I'm going to need your help finding it. Where can you find a jungle treehouse? I made another message you missed. Oh. Sad. I didn't see it. You might have to share it again. Okay, so... I will know when I see a jungle treehouse, because I know what not treehouses look like. And I can see a lot of those right now. Yeah, just atmospheric render distance is the dumbest thing. I feel like... It's the same... You know when games give you that little slider, and they're like, please keep adjusting this till you can't see anymore? And you're going to be like, why would I want to not see anymore, though? Why would I willingly do that to myself? Hey, we found it! Or something. Oh, yeah, okay. So we're not defeated yet. There's villagers inside. We got their bread. Perfect for the time, gotta say. He's got a composter, and he's got a little way up and down through this. So I think I've probably fully looted this. This is very well hidden. This cartographer lives a very, very isolated life. But that's structure 13. The ruins was one next to spiderwebs everywhere. The snow temple was the one with the pile of powdered snow down the center. They look similar but different. So would you say there's only 2 structures for me left to get? If I've got the snow temple already, that means I'm just missing the witch hut and the jungle temple? Oh, I'm at 13, it says. So witch hut, desert temple. Which ones have we also not been to? Did we go to 2 that were similar but different? Yeah, I've definitely done raft, definitely caravan. The pillager fort and pillager tower, I feel like we're both next to each other there. Did a pirate ship, did a raft, did a caravan, did a campsite. Maybe not a caravan and a campsite. Maybe that's one of the spaces. But I've done everything else besides witch hut and maybe desert temple. Okay, let's do it. Let's 2 structures left to go. Unless I haven't seen a caravan and a campsite. If we definitely see one, we'll know that we've seen the other. So let's go off into a swamp. I guess we were at a swamp before, really, weren't we? So it's a little... Oh, thank God for the render distance. This is what I need in my life. So we'll go up into the sky, so we can actually take advantage. And let's see where we want to be. So swamp... Okay, so that's a campsite, right? We went to the caravan... Oh, no, wait. Yeah, the caravan would have the wheels. The campsite would not. So if this is a campsite, this is 40. Yeah, it's a little bit different. But here we go. Sleep in their beds. Kill their people. Steal from their stuff. Structure defeated. Not much actually going on. So it's the witch hut and the desert temple that have something. So Adam Sony, if you played a lot of this, do you know if the desert temple... Oh, I'm gonna take this with me. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. In fact, let's... Also, I do not like that villager nose animation. Did you see what he just did there? I do not like what I just saw. Do not like it at all. But just for fun... Worth it. Okay, I made some friends while I was here. Had a good time. But it is... swamp time, I guess. If we can't find a desert, we'll find a swamp. Oh, no, it's the render distance again. Atmosphere... Ruining me some more. I love these structures. I want to build something similar. Oh, there's the raft again. Yeah, building structures is a surprisingly fun time. I had a great time with it, at least. I always do, like, whenever there's a project that involves some structures, I'm always doing a little bit myself. So, Cat, your elytra's almost broken. Ooh, you're right. Need to get some way to fix that. Okay, so... let's get into a swamp as soon as we can. We're flying very cautiously for fireworks. Let's fly cautiously for our elytra. Let's just keep going until we get into a swamp. Can we do it? This is a mangrove swamp. It's not quite right. Yeah, you can't find a witch hut in a mangrove swamp. Honestly, witch huts are insanely rare when you think about it. Even with this, we're probably going to need, like, either the Hope of Locate or a lot of time. Or just another elytra, I guess. So they have regular shipwrecks. This is my first time finding one. After all this time, they still have them. So yeah, they must also have regular... So there is definitely a desert temple too. Or not definitely, there's likely, based on this. So that's good to know. Useful. But yeah, what a nice little island this is. A shipwreck, a couple of jungle trees. Feels like we're in paradise. Speaking of paradise, look. It's 2D birds. Isn't that fun to look at? They literally don't exist. They're fake birds, chat. Okay, let's fly. Off to a swamp. Or a desert. I'll take either. At this point. Just give me some goods. Give me all of the goods. Give me something to fight. Oh, eagle. So if I fall now, it'd be really bad, and my elytra is about to drop me. So I'm going to start flying really close to the ground now. Really, really close to the ground now. Just accept that my fate is coming. There's not a lot we can do about it. Find me a swamp, though, please. If we can. Okay, it's dead. It's over. GG, elytra. Appreciate you while you're around. So, now, we use a boat. I'm gonna drop some stuff in the ocean. But I do still have a boat on me. Oh, I don't, actually. I guess I left my boat when I went somewhere else. We're going to craft one, and we're going to cross the seas with that. I think based on the speed that it took to not find an ocean with the elytra, it's going to be fairly hard with this. But we'll do our best anyway. The improved desert temple has a bigger pyramid. You'd notice the difference. Okay, let's go find one. But let's go find it, like, this way. So we're going away from the world origin. So, I have 1k hours of playtime on one Minecraft server, and I've never seen a witch hut. It is an odd structure to find. It's when you appreciate what you've got. What about saving the elytra in case you get phantom membranes? What, you want me to stay awake till the phantoms spawn? That's letting the phantoms win, I think you'll find. You believe in letting the phantoms win? Makes you sound like a pretty bad person, if you ask me. How many diamonds do I get on average with a fortune free per diamond door? I think the average is like 2.4 or something. But, you know, your reality, because, you know, you have a X% chance of 2, an X% chance of 3, X% chance of 4. But you'll more than double the number of diamonds you get. OBX twerk cat in the boat. Yeah, finding a swamp via natural means is going to be hard, I think let's just accept. Let's just do it the boring way. Of like, oh, I found an elite shot. I went off camera mining again, chat. Because again, looking for a swamp is not it's not a skill activity, right? It's a time activity. And we've seen all of the biomes for the most part besides the swamp. I haven't seen a mushroom biome, so that'd be kind of cool if we could stumble across one of those. And if we want to go even more precise, we can be like, okay, locate biome swamp. Okie dokie, that's very far away that way, but at least we know where to go. Sorted. So, by the way, happy Canada Day, anyone watching the live stream. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. That's your national anthem, right? Pretty sure I nailed that. So it's a little bit dark. Hoping the weather conditions change soon. It really does feel like I'm like flying through some force of something right now, right? Okay, is this a swamp? Hope it's a swamp. Oh, Canada, what a good colony you were. You had to go on and ruin it by asking for independence. You know, you could have just stayed a colony forever. It'd be really cool. We'd have a really nice shared House of Parliament by now. It'd be pretty nice if you ask me. Okay. So we definitely have a swamp. It's just a tiny swamp. And we're going to look around the swamp until we find a desert temple. A witch hut. The jungle hut. A swamp temple, if you will. Should be nice and easy, I say. I don't think it is nice and easy. Ooh, yeah, I feel like the odds of actually finding, especially with a swamp this narrow, we might not have a witch hut in it at all. Is that noise in Minecraft, by the way? Do you hear that, chat, or is that real life? It's crashed again. Man, RealismCraft has a really, really bad rate of crashing on my PC. It's probably something to do with me. Locate structure, witch hut. You can't... Can you locate specifically witch huts? Especially new ones, right? You can't locate custom structures. Or can you? The wind. The bug noises? They were definitely coming from the game because they've stopped now. Speaking of a shared parliament, please make a second channel video on the Imperial Federation kind of thing. Says Richard Montgomery. I mean, it's a matter of time until it's reality. Locate, structure. Yeah, there's no witch hut. Okay, chat, why would you gaslight me about that? Okay, there's one 269 blocks away. That's definitely going to be in the right place. Okay, so it's at minus 1200, 5900. So this way and this way. Okay, do you see it, chat? I don't see it. Is this the witch hut right here? Whoa, look at this. This is something special, huh? And then we'll just find a desert after this. Locate. Biome. Desert. It's about 1,000 blocks this way. And about 1,000 blocks. We've got to go that way afterwards. Easy. Okay, so in the meantime, let's go. Let's do this. Gaslighting isn't real. Yeah, gaslighting is not real. It's made up by people who are trying to convince you that there are bad people in their life when there aren't. It's all a scam made to sell self-help books. You shouldn't buy into it. Okay, so I am going to... That's a spooky looking witch. I'm gonna let that witch burn, I reckon. In you go, in you go. Okay, so there's a second witch. Okay, she's gonna kill me. She's gonna mess me up. No! Okay. Ah, there's another one. There's another one. No. Oh, okay. Can witches open doors, chat? Can witches open doors? If anyone knows, I would like to hear. Woo! Okay. That's a cool structure. That's a very cool structure. I like that. I like that a lot. I want to wait for the poison to go away. It's going to take 17 seconds. That was a good hit if it's taken that long. And in the meantime, we'll examine the swamp around her house. It's a nice little swamp she's got going on here. The swamp, the witch is dying to fire, it looks like. Which is exactly what I like to hear. So I'm going to go and sneak behind her. Okay, so there she is. She is very strong and alive. Okay, she can't open doors, clearly. We're just going to throw this down. No, I'm trying to put the boat down. There we go. Let me out. Okay. I've got a witch trapped in a boat, and I'm going to murder this witch. Don't do it. 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 Okay. Okay. This is bad. This is really bad. But I'm doing just fine. So where are all the witches spawning from? There's got to be a spawner, right? Because there wasn't just that many hanging out here. I burned down their house. You know, I learned recently they weren't subscribed to the channel. Oh, 4 golden apples. That is a fair reward for that. For that graft that had to go on there. I think some potions would be nice too. But I'll take what I got. I just hope the cat doesn't die. I had one request. One request. Okay, so now we're going to... yeah, it was 3 witches, but I killed 2 and then 2 more spawned. So there's something to that. I don't know what it is. But now we're going to go find the last of the structures. 15 down, 1 to go. This is property destruction. Highness behavior, toy cat. You know, they deserved it, Jaden Ogden. And I think there's a clause in the law that says if they had it coming, then it's totally fine. Pretty sure that's how that works. It wasn't even a black cat. Yeah, it's weird that they just had a regular cat now that I think about it. So, let's go. Let's go up into the sky and towards what I assume is a desert. The game said there would be one, and so I'm trusting that there will be. It's very beautiful, but I'm not looking for beauty. I'm looking for a temple. The final structure to defeat. Okay, he massacred the polycules as crow's nests. I did, in fact. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's got to be it, right? Chat, can we do it? I've lost my totem. If this structure kills me, my last spawn point set was thousands of blocks away. I won't do it at all. If I can't do it here, then it won't be done because it's too many thousands of blocks away. Oh, I really like this this effect they've gone for, like the villagers' face they've got going on. That's actually cool. I like the design of this structure the most, I think. I always love seeing desert temple variations, so I love seeing someone else's take on it. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's see what's inside. It looks like a normal desert temple to me. See what's down there. Looks normal to me. I'm going to be very cautious because it is a sandstorm of some form right now. It's a sandstorm reference. We're going to go into the chests and say, nice, free iron. I'll take it. Put some lily pads in there. You know, take a useless item, put a useless item in. And then maybe grab this chest. It's slightly out of reach. Oh, 6 diamonds. Yes, please. And you know what? Actually, just for fun. Chat, it's so often that you go into this place being terrified of what happens. Oh, wait, we're not Toy Cat again for some reason because of the crash. You go into this place far too often terrified of the consequences of what if TNT goes off. Let's not have that today. Why isn't it working? Why isn't it working? Let me out of here. No! I defeated that structure. Pretty good, I think. Thank you for watching. I had a very great time hanging out today. I think some of these structures were decent challenges. I think some of them were odd, but I guess that's the real thing. Is like this wasn't an add-on all about the structures. A lot of people wouldn't even notice them, just think of them as being the fun things they are. And yeah, I think that this was a lot of fun, even destroying the desert temple, which was very, very well designed. I like that. I like the design of that on the outside. It was just an aesthetic change, but one that I thought was great anyway. With that said, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, then like, favorite, and subscribe so I never have to do these weird animations again. And the next time there's a dynamic world out, I look forward to playing around with it too. Because for now, I've been IBX Toycat. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. See you tomorrow, probably.